Thanks for showing up to today's game of D&D. Um, let's see. To get started, as per usual, we're gonna prepare you guys for the game, and we're gonna go alphanumerically as usual as well. So we're gonna start with alpha, and then go down all the way to idle. Let's see.
Perfect.
I think I did change out the layout a little bit, so I'm gonna use the notepad on here. It should provide a little more screen space for you guys to see more, I think. So we'll see. We'll try it out. But set a page here. Use this page to put your records on. And in the case that you guys want to create separate parties immediately, that's fine too. We can have separate pages for separate parties. But otherwise, I'm gonna assume you're all gonna stick as one or stay as one party. Alright, so starting with
If
alpha.
if my retainers come with me, I'm gonna be doing the party. But I'm gonna get torches, and I'm going to get the tinderbox as well.
Okay, and you're playing as SHALDRE today?
Yes.
Alright, sounds good. So you said you want to purchase a tinderbox and torches?
Yeah.
Right. Anything else you want to prepare for SHALDRE?
Let me see here. Tinderbox, torches. I'm gonna buy him a sword.
A sword? Right.
Yeah,
With the scabbard, it's going to cost 11.
that's fine. And then I'm gonna get rid of the sling, and the stones.
Okay. You can receive 1 extra copper for that.
Okay, perfect.
Any other changes?
Let me see here. No, that's gonna be it. Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. This is,
Oh, I am. Oh, I'm sorry. I am gonna buy more corals for him though, because I see I only have two.
okay. Anything else?
That's it. And then I'll bank the rest.
Right. It's good. I'm gonna go over encumbrance again just to make sure that you're still a medium footman. Let's see. So, just a reminder for those who haven't heard yet, a few games ago, I mentioned that the armor has changed a bit. Just a slight changes. Main changes would be that the armor is a bit lighter, especially the medium armors. So it might be more worthwhile to look into medium armors if you're not a fighter, right? That would be like lamellar and scale. Um, let's see. Another major
Does that
change is
mean I'm light?
the price of armor is a lot different though. Due to labor costs, as everyone knows, right, that there was a major change in labor costs a while back. Like, the daily wage was 10 coppers, but it switched to 1 copper, right? And due to the fact that it's a lot smaller, a lot of things changed in price since labor costs changed. But, um, like, for example, only the light armors and helmets and shields are affordable now. Any metal armors, including medium and heavy armors, are all expensive now, right? So just bear that in mind. Let's see. All right, so like because you got the plate now, plate is only weighing 20 pounds, the normal plate. So a heavy plate is only 40. It used to be, I think, 60 pounds for a heavy plate, right? So it's a little more reasonable now for even non-fighters to maybe wear plate if they wanted to, right? If they just wanted to have plate and nothing else. So that's just like a plate curious, right? Full plate would be you know, 40 pounds, of course, and then any additional armor. Okay, well, looking at your stats here, though, heavy helmet still weighs 10 pounds on you as a fighter. The heavy plate would weigh only 20 pounds, though, right, because you have the armor skill. So that's 30 pounds. Heavy gamson would weigh 5 on you, so we're at 35. Heavy mail would weigh 20 on you, so we're at 55. Heavy slung shield would put you at 65, 66. All right. 60 or 71, 72, 73, 76. Okay, we're definitely over 80. So safe to assume encumbrance 80 plus. But just tells us that you're a heavy footman. Still.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. And you're allowed to, of course, hire on retainers. And if they don't join in, you're also welcome to roll up new characters, right? So, would you like to hire on your last 4 retainers you had?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have to make a reaction check to see if they will continue to remain in your employ. So, accepted. That was Ethel. And then Asil refused. Let me check your charisma. Yeah, Masil refused to join today. Well, for whatever reason. KYLI is thinking about it. Okay, she accepts. HAGRAG accepts. So, because Alpha, you're a legendary player, your hero role allows you 1 additional character. So, but of course, with only 7 charisma, even if you roll 2 characters, you can only hire up to 1 more, right? Because you only can lead up to 4 retainers at a time. You can try to go more, but additional retainers would put you at risk of not being able to command them properly, low morale and all that. So let's see.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So your character can reasonably lead up to 4. So do you want to roll 2 additional characters anyway?
Yeah.
Then pick between them.
I'll roll up 1 more.
Just 1 more? Okay, so you have 1
Yeah.
hero roll left. Bear in mind, if you don't use your hero roll, right, and you don't roll any new characters, that does count as an additional reroll per game. So if you're a legend gives you, of course, a character and a reroll. But every game, you're allowed 1 new character. So 2 new characters equal 1 reroll. So if you don't roll up any new characters, you get 2 rerolls per game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you do roll up a character right now, you won't have that additional reroll. You'll just have the standard reroll. Is that fine?
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. Because that's 1 bonus of not rolling up characters. You just get additional rerolls. Right.
Yeah.
So in that case, for this game, you roll up a new character. You want to roll the stat yourself, or should I roll on the table?
You can roll on the table.
Okay. Do you want me to just quick roll, or do you want to go over the character creation?
Oh, we can do a quick roll.
Okay. Okay, so NPC, Alpha. Alright. First step is ability scores. Alright, 8, 10, 6, 4, 11, 12. 8, 10, 6, 4, 11, 12. 8, 10, 6, 4, 11, 12. And class. Looks like a magic user. Hit points 3. And starting funds 9. Okay, so it looks like he is starting with a short bow, or first, yeah, short bow, quiver, arrows, a spellbook, read magic, sleep. Okay, that was 7 of his. What do we get? 12? 9. Okay, so 2 more. And he can have a small spade. Right. So this is your magic user. Let's grab him a name. Let's see. Alright, so name is gonna be rolled 78 6 37 3. Alright, his name is TRADOR or Trader. TRADOR.
That's rough. Your name's literally Trader.
Okay, it is what it is.
Yep.
That should be everything. Let me see if your retainers need to prepare anything. You hired ETHAL the fighter. He had some money, and he decided to upgrade his kit. Let's see. He has armor. He has weapons. He didn't have a missile weapon, or he did actually. So in that case, he will just bank his money. He's gonna save it for some better armor. So 18 coppers in the bank. KYLI. Looks like she needed a melee weapon still, so she's gonna get one. She's gonna get a sheath and dagger and a slung polearm. If she can afford one. Let's see, I think she can. Polearms should only cost 10 coppers, I think. So 11 plus 4 is all our funds. Okay. Alright, for HAGRAG. Shit, we got a message. Just a moment. Okay, never mind. So, HAGRAG, he also upgraded his kit. He was missing a melee weapon, so he got one. He now owns a gammas, or we'll do a gambeson. Let's do a heavy gambeson and a slung spear. That left him with 1 copper, which he banked. Or actually, he'll get some supplies. He bought some supplies. He purchased some bandages. Alright, that should be everyone on your team. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Dovi, it's your turn now. So, welcome back.
Yo.
Do you want to play as Patches or someone else?
Yes. Patches second.
Alright, gotta go. Just a moment. Okay, so as Patches, do you plan on bringing in retainers?
No. I think we got enough people already.
Are you sure? Because The last retainers you
Yeah,
have the
I
last
just
two
wanted to buy
profit.
it.
Possibly. If
I just
everyone
wanted
else
to
is
buy
going
some
retain.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah. So, what do you need to prepare? You've got 48 coppers.
Can I please get some bandages, a splint, and a tourniquet?
Of course. Bandages. Splint. Tourniquet.
And I'll get some medicine as well.
Medicine. Right.
And also get 10 more arrows.
Oh yeah. Did you fire any arrows in your last game?
I did not.
Okay. So tourniquet,
And then,
splint, medicine, bandages, right? Let's see.
Mhm.
Alright then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 6 coppers. Anything else?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Do you want to bank this money or do you want to keep it on you?
The 2 copper? Or no, I'll bank it.
42.
And I am good to go.
Alright, good to go. Sounds good. Alright, Ethan, it's your turn. Do you want to play as Oscar or someone else?
Yeah, I'm playing Oscar. And I'm going to bring my retainer, John. And just some.
Alright, just John? Okay.
Yeah, if I'm able to recruit him.
Okay. Alright, what preparations do you have for Oscar?
None.
You want to
I
keep
just
this?
bank whatever I have.
Okay. And then John, your NPC. Did you have any orders for him? Otherwise, he would just use his money as he wants. I think he just has
He
everything he
get what?
needs. Yeah, so.
He has everything he needs. He has everything he needs.
Yep. Alright. Maybe he'll buy a sidearm. Then he'll bank the rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hmm.
That's it.
I
Did
feel
you
like
want
there's
to...
something wrong.
What's wrong?
I had 40 coppers in on the character, but when I copied and pasted the one that's in the characters, I had 30 coppers, and I had 82 in the bank. 87 in the bank. The one I copied from the characters to my own sheet.
For John or Oscar?
For Oscar.
Alright, for Oscar, they said he had... Let's see. Okay, maybe I grabbed the wrong Oscar. Let's see. Yeah, I did. Okay.
I think it is.
Alright.
Yeah. Seems a little off.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see.
Don't worry. At least I caught it.
Yep. Appreciate it. If everyone's just responsible or aware of their own characters, makes my life a little easier. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Geese, you're next. Are you playing as Vale?
I'm going to be playing as Vale, but I do have a question about the retainers.
What question is that?
So since they are 1 now, right, and you said you're trying to get people to like stay and hold down a thing so you can get in easier and whatnot, is that 1 per day?
If they are 1 now, what do you mean? Oh, you mean like how many you can get?
No, like say they're holding down an area, right? Because you said you're doing that so you can leave people to keep an area held while, you know, you do stuff so you can go in and get deeper in the dungeon faster.
Yes.
So, continue.
Yeah, so characters can hold positions as long as they're able to sustain themselves. So that means the bare minimum, right? Food, shelter, and water, right? If they don't have that, they can't hold a position. So it's basic supplies. So as long as they have, if they're trapped in the dungeon and they have no way outside, like the way out is not secured, right? They can't stay there, right? So let's say if you secure the entrance and well, let's say you did not secure the entrance, but you secured a single chamber deep in the dungeon, they can't stay there, right? Because they would have no way to sustain themselves. You would have to secure the entrance and every other area past that so that they have a safe means of safe means of travel
Holy.
out and in.
So you can bottleneck them. Yeah, gotcha.
Right.
Second question about the retainers. We had that area where the quicksand was. What would be the cost to hire retainers to hold the area and then mine that? Would it be a day's wage or would it be combat pay? What would that be?
To work in there and just mine it, yeah, you could. You might just pay them hourly,
Yes.
right? And then maybe a share of the spoils, of course.
So you care if I ask my team if they're okay with me hiring people for that purpose?
Asking your team, as in everyone here.
Yeah, because we can do that. Send, say, all 6 of my dudes over there. They get 20% in total of everything, and then that spreads out to the whole party. That way, we're guaranteed some money.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You can ask them, but it's your choice to bring retainers or not.
Are you okay, guys, with me doing that?
Yeah, but it's okay. Are we winding up paying for them, even though we might not be there?
No, it'll be out of my pocket.
Well, why would we object then?
Okay, so what I want to do, DM, is go ahead and make a second page, and I'm going to have essentially I'm going to make 2 new characters after I hire some people, and then just have them get equipped to go do that out of Vale's pocket.
So you're gonna be a separate crew?
Because Vale doesn't do anything. No. Just that crew will be doing that. I'm going to go with my guys.
Well, they need to be supervised, right? Like they can't do it without an employee.
Then,
So.
right, we'll do it the way we were doing it then. Just Vale, and we're good to go.
Right, like yeah. So. Mercenaries, right?
That'll be maybe next
Dungeon
game or
Delhi is
something.
different, yes.
I was just trying to get guys a little bit extra, just without any work. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, retainers can do jobs, but they'll need someone to command them, right? So.
It needs supervision. Okay, so maybe next game. Thank you, DM. That's all I need. Just Vale.
Okay, just Vale, right?
And bank my money. Yep.
Okay, so you have no preparations, just want to bank your money?
Yeah, that's literally all I need to do.
Okay. Alright. That's good. Honestly, it's gonna be your turn.
Yep.
Do you want to play a Schnauzer still, or someone else?
I would play a Schnauzer. I would get another flask of oil for my lantern, so I have 2 of them.
All right. Okay, sounds good.
And that's gonna be it. What you doing, what?
So you're buying a flask of oil for your lantern that you don't have, or do you mean to buy a lantern too?
I thought I had a lantern.
On Schnauzer?
Oh wait, no, Schnauzer a second. I forgot. Yeah, I like to buy a lantern, 2 flasks of oil. So,
Okay.
and also like a lantern on the belt.
Yeah, that's why I rely on the notes, right? Because they're never wrong. So usually, all right. Lantern and oil. How much oil do you want?
2 flasks.
All right, you got to use banked funds for this,
That's fine.
so it was taxed. You lost 7 coppers.
That's fine.
All right, and then did you want to hire on retainers? One more time?
No.
No? Okay.
Can you not hear me? Hello? Okay. No, I did not want to hire a trainer. Sorry.
Alright, sounds good. Idle, are you gonna play as Bethany today? Or someone else?
Bethany.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, do you have anything to prepare?
No. Good no.
You wanna just bank this money or keep it on you?
Can I put it in my home?
Put it in the home? Sure. Alright, just a moment. $48 coppers. Okay. So in your house you will have 94, 102. Alright. And did you want to hire on retainers for this one?
No, thank you.
Alright, good to go. Alright, that should be everyone. So we're done with preparation. So I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. And then we'll get started.
So next game, that's what I'll do, guys, and you guys can go adventure. You guys cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Am I not picking up right? Or what?
We hear you.
You're good. It's Dan.
Yeah. Sorry.
Why are you sorry? You didn't do anything wrong.
I do say I kind of dislike the journal. A little bit.
What's?
The journal. That's what the add-on's called on the roll. Not the roll 20. Owlbear. The little.
Yeah, I don't ever do.
No,
I don't know what he's talking about.
Look
The thing on the left.
I think, well, because he can hide it. Like, when he brings up the dice, he's going to hide it. So it just brings up more screen real estate from, like, you can see more of the dungeon, which is going to be nice.
I never had a problem.
We'll see.
with it.
He's got to play it the way it is, right? And then if he doesn't like it or we don't like it, we'll change it. Like, let him run a game to see how we like it first before we make assumptions.
Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, 'cause I keep all my sheets on my notepad anyways, so I always know. Just
I don't ever look because I'm driving.
yeah.
Yeah, I take a screenshot of my character sheet here and there.
Yeah. I just copy and paste it.
Fucking
into my
trailer dropped on me a second ago, dude. That shit's annoying.
notes. A trailer dropped on you?
I'm over here picking up damn trailers. The dolly didn't grab onto the trailer, so I had to go back out there and rehook it. So I was dealing with while I was doing prep. That's all that beeping and shit was happening. I'm good now.
I see.
My AC decided to stop working again. Fucking pussy.
What happened? What happened, Ethan?
Nothing happened?
Oh, someone said something.
Fuck it.
Probably my brother.
I'm just shit talking the world, like I always do.
It could be my brother. He's under me playing whatever game that he is playing on the laptop.
So in this game, we all know what we're doing. We're playing pretty good.
Yes. Hopefully.
Next game, depending on what happens this game, I'm gonna go ahead and mine that out, and then I'll follow suit. But it's gonna take a while to mine that out because we will get like encountered because of how loud it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we get a small group next game, that's what.
It's a small group.
Yeah. Like where we all can just stand around and keep that. That's easy money.
No. You guys do your thing. I do that just so we can make sure we have profit. You
Where are you
guys can
leading?
go and explore something.
Who's leading? I'm
You're leading
Oscar?
on
Okay. God said.
oh, my bad. Whoever's in front, like I don't care. I'm Vale, so I'm at the back. I can't.
Yeah. I'll probably
I'm
be in the
go-
front.
I'm going to be leading. I was like, I usually do. As I'm always, I'm. in
Sit
our
down
front
next
with-
to you, bro.
No.
Why?
not.
I'm always up front with the party leader, bro.
I don't give a brother. Why do you always say this? No,
We
I'm
do not trust you, honestly, because you disappear so much.
Yeah. Take your goddamn heavy crossbow and sit your ass.
I don't have a
in
heavy
the
crossbow. I don't have
All
a
right,
crossbow.
Oscar, you're the leader. You're the leader. I'll be up with you in the front.
Yes.
Perfect. Do we have light source? Do you have a light source?
I don't have a crossbow.
What do you have then?
I have.
I have a crossbow.
We have
but
video.
we don't use it.
You don't need light with video.
Okay, so now we're chilling. Got it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I recommend you using your ranged weapon. Honestly,
I have a longsword for a reason.
you're gonna be second rank, and you won't be able to break into first rank. I don't think. But I remember the map's kind of small in there. I'm gonna need to find a way how to open doors without.
I'm being burnt alive.
A mage.
Burnt alive.
Yeah. Let me turn on noise suppression and see if that works. Recently, noise suppression has not been working.
I'm being burnt alive.
Bro, I went in that room hot as fuck. I didn't give a fuck about sound. I just sent it.
Yeah.
He literally just pulled a Schneider a second. I'm being burnt alive.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been roughly 5 minutes, so I got your tokens on the board. If you guys need to make changes to them, we can. do that before we set out, but before that, I'll start the game up. So, as per usual, I'll describe to you the situation you're in, and you guys can tell me your plan, what you intend to do for this adventure. We can get started that way. So, of course, as per usual, your party stands in the town of DELN, this coastal town, surrounded by various dangerous locations you might visit to hunt monsters and treasures and such. The last crew that set out, of course, came back from the forest east of DELN again after another raid against the southern caverns among those forested hills and such, and they hunted down more goblins. That's about all the progress they made. More goblins. They even encountered some magical vine traps and looted some treasure down there. Made a few other discoveries of note, right? But as of right now, we are joined by a sizable crew of roughly maybe 6 adventurers, 5 adventurers, right? Looks like 6, yeah. And then a few retainers. Alright, so with that said, it's another summer day in August. I think it's August 11th now. What do you guys plan to do? Do you guys need time to discuss? Or do you guys already know?
We're going back to Goblin Cave. So we're going east.
Alright, so
to the Greenskin territory.
Sounds good. Oscar says your party will be heading east toward, of course, those greenskins. Any questions, concerns, or objections? Anyone else have any input before we set out?
No. I think we're good.
Check the term greenskins because
It could be, yeah.
Just because it's got all the greens. It's got orcs, it's got goblins, hobgoblins, it's got everybody over there.
They're all green.
Oh,
right.
Popo done got him somebody.
So at this point, your party, of course, after a few hours of planning and preparations, by the morning of August 11th, set out from town, the town of DELN, eastward, right? It's not long before you find yourself crossing over that bridge, over that river, and marching across the grasslands eastward toward the forest. During your travels, of course, there is a chance for wandering monsters. So we're gonna roll the dice to find out if we encounter any. Alright. I do want to make it known, I think from now on, when it comes to any dice rolls that are your own, you're gonna roll them if you can. And of course, just to make it more fair as well, if you have any rerolls or fudge rolls or anything like that, it should only affect your PC. So it's only for your PC. That's it. So, like any other game, like even modern versions, you could think of it like that. It's just for your character, nothing else. Alright. So if there's a wandering monster encounter, we won't be able to fudge it. It will happen, right? From there, it's up to you to make the right choices, and you can roll those special rolls for just your character, not for the game, right? Right.
Would it work for your retainers as well?
Just your PC. Retainers aren't non-player characters, so it's just for PC.
Yep, you're good. Good.
So
Just
the only
verifying it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. All good. So everyone else is at risk, right? If you don't have special rolls, right? Only ones special rolls have maybe a chance, but to, of course, survive a unlucky situation, right? But
would we still be able to fudge, like, let's say a crit that you roll on, like, our playable character?
no, that you cannot affect their rolls. It should only be your rolls, right? So if enemies roll nat 20, you're cooked, right? But you might make a roll for your saving throw against death, for example. But just to, of course, let the dice kill, right? That way, you're not exactly safe every game. There's still a lot of risk, right? You can roll fudges or rerolls for your own dice. That's it. Only the dice that you have to roll, you can do that. But if anyone else is rolling, you cannot fudge it or reroll it, right? Unless they have a fudge or reroll. So that's how it's gonna be. All right. Wandering monsters. It's a very low chance, but 2-1 indicate today is the day, right? For wandering monsters. Alright, you're fine. And of course, as you move through the forest, there's a 1 in 6 chance to encounter greenskins on the way to the South Caverns. It's not exactly a safe area, but the western parts of the woods have been mostly cleared out, right? They are currently considered friendly territories, right? Controlled by DELN's eastern forces, right? However, as you set off beyond that toward the South Caverns, which is not completely cleared, it is in the progress of being cleared out and taken, right? It's not exactly safe yet. Fortunately, your travels are not delayed or hindered, and you reach the Southern Caverns in about an hour and a half. At 9:30 in the morning, you stand west of the Southern Caverns. You're looking northeast toward them, and from here, we're gonna observe to see if there's anything that has changed, any monsters, treasures, or traps to be observed from this position. So from the various entrances, you can see about 3 of them, 2 smaller ones, 1 wider one from your current position. They remain the same. Right, the 2 furthest west ones are narrow, and shortly after proceeding in, you can tell they join together right at an intersection, not far from the entrance. The middle one is still 15 to 20 feet wide. All entrances proceed north, right? And from here, you guys can begin your exploration, mapping, observation, and of course, movement. So, we can go into a small scale map. And then you guys can tell me what you want to do. Let's see. Alright, so during your approach, I'll give everyone a chance to decide what they'll do to prepare. So, on the way there, anyone want to volunteer or any preferences on who's leading our crew toward the entrance? I can take up to 2 at a time, or yeah, any volunteers, otherwise it's going to be random order.
Oscar?
Oscar's at the front?
Yep.
Okay.
And then SHALDRE is gonna split off with.
Okay, hold on. Oscar, are you leading or no?
Yes.
Okay, then this is where you gotta chime in.
Just waiting for Dungeon Master to finish. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so your party is gathered in the forest, observing from the southwest. What would you guys like to do from here?
Alright. Oh, I want to take him.
Vale takes the rear on our group.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to be wielding his crossbow and his open hand, or not crossbow, his combo and open hand.
Sorry, what was that? You said crossbow or combo?
Combo. I said crossbow and I hit a bump.
Okay, yeah, you've got your combo equipped
So it's
already.
combo. Yep, be sure to have his light on him. He has the necklace.
The magical light, of course, yeah. Let's see.
Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Alright. Now that we can see,
Yeah.
of course, when you're moving through the woods, Oscar, I guess I'll go one at a time, make sure everyone has a chance to speak. So, as we're approaching the cave entrances, Oscar, how would you like to proceed? Do you want to prepare anything in particular, or just want to continue northeast or the entrances or something else?
First thing, I needed my pole out. I already have my pole. I got my. Oh, and I will head to that where was it? Yeah, Goose. Where Goose last time was. So north. Yeah, keep continuing east.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah. Leaving my crew.
So as Oscar the footpad prepares his pull and continues east, leading whoever is with him, Schnauzer, what would you like to do? How would you like to approach?
I would like to equip my combo and my heavy shield.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, do you want to follow Oscar, or do you just want to equip that and wait here in the forest? Are you following Sheldre's crew? Oh yeah.
Following Oscar.
So, if possible, just to keep things orderly. So, I noticed that when I let you guys just speak freely, one person talks and no one else talks. So I'll try to keep things turn-based. That way everyone has a chance to speak. That way we know what's going on, right? So if it's not your turn, just wait up, and I'll get to you. Sorry, Schnauzer, what were you saying?
I would like to follow Oscar.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so Bethany, it's your turn now. As Oscar and Schnauzer are proceeding east, preparing their gear, right? What would you like to do?
I'd like to find my place in formation, and light a candle. So if you could scroll down a little, I don't know if you're showing the formation there, but it's cut in half off. Where's the front of the formation?
Toward the
Vale's
east.
in the back. I could go in the back with Vale, yes.
All right, sounds good. And what did you say about your equipment? You're okay with the slung flaming oil on the shield, or did you want to switch it?
I'm not gonna sling flaming oil yet. I'm gonna just go shield and sling and light a candle.
Right. Okay. Yep. Lantern's on you. I'll expand. Yeah. Remove one candle from your items list. All right. And you said you want to follow near the back with Vale, right?
Sure, it looks like there's a spot back there.
All right. So, as Oscar and Schnauzer continuing east, as Bethany is kind of falling back to the rear, Patches, how would you like to proceed?
I'm going to step behind Snizer.
Alright, sounds good. So you'll step it behind Schnauzer. And are you alright with just the pull on for now? Or do you want to switch it up?
Yes. I'm good with pull on.
Sounds good. Alright, in the meantime, the NPC John, the veteran, will continue to follow his master. Master from second rank. Alright, Shaldre. As Oscar's crew is continuing east through the forest, with Schnauzer, Patches, John, and Bethany, and maybe more, what are you doing to approach?
I'm going to equip my spear and heavy shield. And I will hand a torch to KYLI, so she can light it. And I'll give her the tinderbox as well.
Alright, so you'll spend this time preparing further. You will stay back for a while, and you guys will get some torches lit. You and KYLI. You want to trade her some gear, so you're passing her the tinderbox and the torches.
Yeah.
Right. Asking her to, of course, repair one, or helping her. Let's see. Alright, and yeah, she will light one up, which will cost one torch. We'll put one torch on the board for her. This will shed about 20 feet of light. Okay. And as SHALDRE is passing off gear to KYLI and helping her prepare torches, which that's what they do. HAGRAG, who belongs to SHALDRE, will wait with his master. ETHAL as well, and TRADOR is also one of yours. He'll wait with you as well. Alright, so Vale's turn. So Vale, now it's your turn. As Oscar, Schnauzer, Patches, John, and Bethany proceed east. Sounded like earlier he wanted to proceed east with him, and from the rear. Right?
That is correct.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, so now we're back to Oscar and Schnauzer. So you've proceeded east to the forest, and you've continued toward the far east entrance, right? That's what it sounds like, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
put your tokens up there. And as you did this, you were followed by John, Patches, Bethany, and Vale through this part of the woods.
Yep.
Right. Just to give us an idea of how dense the forest is, I'll add some more trees on the map. Alright, that should be enough. Just to give us a rough idea. Alright, so you continue through the woods all the way toward that far eastern entrance. This is Oscar, Schnauzer, John, Patches, Bethany, and Vale. And upon arriving, you can see that the door to the far eastern entrance was blasted open, and all that remains are, of course, fragments of the door, right? So, wood scraps, right? Wooden door scraps. Otherwise, there are no other major changes to the position. Right, you carefully observe from here, and you'll see it's a roughly 10-foot wide cavern tunnel continuing north. Past the doorway, the tunnel continues north. How would you like to proceed?
We will head north, and I am going to look for any tripwires heading up north into that cavern.
Of course. So you carefully observe the floor for any signs of tripwires. And you don't see any at the moment, but if you want to take the time to carefully observe, you could do that as well, right? It could take up to a minute, it could take up to 10 minutes, depending on how much you want to search for any hidden traps, right? I mean, it's covered or concealed. But just observation alone, you don't see anything at the moment. And you prod the floor if you'd like, and nothing is triggered.
Yeah. Alright, let's... Yeah.
So continue
I prod.
north, then prod. Okay.
Yeah. I prod. Make sure there's no trap.
Alright, so at this point we are beginning exploration, right? Because we're moving through a familiar area, you guys can move 3 times faster. So your party's movement rate is medium footman rate. So in this case you can go up to 60 feet of exploration before a turn passes. So if there's no, of course, interference with your movement. Otherwise, in the meantime, as you're exploring northward to that tunnel, SHALDRE's crew finished preparing torches. And SHALDRE, after you finished preparing torches, as the other crew continued eastward through the woods, what was your crew's next move?
We would have gone to the entrance that we went to last time, or the entrance that we were trying to go last time. So we're gonna head northeast into the forest, and then once we get there, we'll head north.
Head north to the first entrance.
Yeah.
Alright. So from this entrance, little has changed. The far western entry tunnel into the cavern still is covered in shrapnel. That corner just ahead, 10 feet away, is clear, aside from the skeletal remains. There are some slight changes further east in that intersection. Nothing too important, but fresh boot prints, from what you can tell. Alright.
They're going in?
I'll check. It looks like they are going south.
Okay.
That's from what you can tell, from outside at least, as you approach. But you want to start exploring into this way, right? And your crew is a heavy footman crew, so you can go up to 30 feet. As you begin exploring. Alright, so your crew is now exploring through that north entry. And all the way forward is northeast. Alright, in the meantime, as Sheldry's party begins exploration of the far western entrance, Oscar's crew continued north through the wooden door, or the broken wooden doorway, toward what seemed to be this tunnel here, of course, got wooden door scraps. It's got shrapnel nearby as well, which could prove to be a hazard if you fell on it. Just pieces of metal here and there. Otherwise, the tunnel is clear so far. From what you remembered, you slaughtered, or a party yesterday slaughtered about a dozen or so goblins down here and left the remains beheaded. From what you can tell as you advance and update your map and observe what's ahead, those remains are no longer there. To update your map,
Okay, good.
all of these remains are gone. All that's left are signs of the recent battle. So you see kicked up dirt, you see blood stains in the wall and floors, and you smell, of course, death in the air, right? It stinks.
Of course it does. Alright. Continue moving north while prodding.
Alright, everything seems clear so far. Oscar continues north, prodding that floor ahead. Beside him is Schnauzer with his compass bow and shield. And then after that, it's John, Patches, Vale, and Bethany. So your crew was able to explore up to 60 feet. So in the last turn, so we were able to proceed 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all the way to the door at the far end of the tunnel. The tunnel that you went through passed the first 10 feet, and that doorway continued only for about 20 feet before you found a 10-foot square corner. From there, the tunnel continued west for 10 feet. And then from there, there was a door on that north wall at the end of the tunnel. So at this point, we're at the door. We explored up to it. We prodded that floor. We've prodded that door perhaps.
I would like to be a little further back.
Yep, Van, we can be at the rear.
I would like to be at the very rear. Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Can I do a listen? Can I listen through the door?
Yep. So you go ahead and have a listen. And as of right now, see if you can hear anything.
Alright, let me roll a d6. Can I roll a d6 or do you get to roll a d6?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll a d6.
Alright. That is a 2.
Alright.
Pretty sure that's a success on road on thieves. Yeah, this is.
Yep. So you're listening to see if you can hear any monsters approaching,
Yes.
and you don't hear any monsters approaching.
Okay. I'm gonna. Is this a push door or is this a open? Like push or pull?
The handle is removed, but it looks like it would have been a push door.
It looks like a push door. You said.
Yes, given the fact that you don't see any hinges on this side.
Okay. I'm going to tell everyone to back up. I'm going to open it with my pole and hope to God there isn't a grenade. I'm going to wait for everyone to back up before I start trying to push open with my pole.
All right. So, in the meantime, while Oscar was carefully listening at this door, and looking it over and such, Schnauzer, did you just want to wait with him and keep an eye on the door as well, or was there anything else you wanted to do? He's like, as he's doing this, of course, Oscar's telling you to back off.
I'll comply and listen to his orders.
All right. So, what do? You want to back off then? How far?
10 feet.
10 feet east? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. As you were backing up, John did the same. And Patches, as this was going on, did you want to back up as well? Or are you good where you're at? Or
I'm gonna go to the corner towards the east.
back up into that corner?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So you back into the eastern corner of the tunnel. And as this is going on, Bethany, John is kind of backing up into you. So he turns around and says, excuse me, Bethany, let's back up.
Yeah, I'll back up.
Alright, in the meantime, Bethany, is there anything else you want to do as you back up?
Yeah, it's about that. See, I don't think I can use my mirror in any way. Advantageous. But yeah, I'll just hold position once we're back up.
Alright, Vale, anything you want to do? As
You go ahead and back up behind her, and well, I guess if there's any scraps on the ground, I'll pick them up and put them aside. Well,
if there's any what on the ground?
any of those scraps and stuff that's over there, I'm just gonna pick them up and move them out of the way.
The shrapnel?
Yeah, the wood stuff that you said that might hurt us if we have an issue.
It's all over the place.
I mean, it's right there.
So it's shrapnel.
I mean, they're doing their shit. I might as well pick some up.
Yeah,
I have nothing else to do, so might as well try to clean it up.
Okay, very well. In the meantime, SHALDRE, KYLI, ETHAL, HAGRAG, your party explored 30 feet east or northeast through the tunnels, right? You made a turn around that corner toward the intersection where you saw those blueprints in detail. The blueprints continued toward the south. You made observations toward the south and north, and little to nothing has changed. Toward the south of the intersection is a 10-foot tunnel that leads out of the cavern. And toward the north, there is a 10-foot tunnel that leads toward a 10-foot square corner where you'll see the tunnel continuing westward. Alright, how would you like to proceed, SHALDRE? Continue north or continue south, or?
We'll continue north, and then I'll advise KYLI to pull out her pole arm so she can prod.
The pole arm is quite heavy. She's got the torch, so it would be cumbersome for her. She would move half speed with the pole arm and torch if she's prodding at the same time.
I'll take the torch from her and I'll put my my shield.
Okay, so you're gonna stow your shield and take that torch as she prepares her pole arm to prod. Alright, sounds good. Just gotta put a turn indicator on here. Let's see, so time. It's 09:40 at the very moment. Okay, so it's 09:40. Your party continues to explore with you. KYLI got her polearm out so she can prod. And the only way forward is north, and so I guess your party will continue north past the intersection.
Yeah.
Alright. So as your party continues exploring northward, we're gonna see the results for this crew. So, and then of course they'll decide the next action and such. So back to Oscar. The party seems to have backed up. So how do you want to open this door? Or what do you want to do?
I'm going to back up 10 feet myself, and I am going to attempt to push it open with my pole. Right?
Alright, sounds good.
Attempt to use the wall as cover.
Alright, so it turns out the door is either stuck or locked. And you can see on the door there is indeed a lock mechanism where the handle was.
Alright.
The lock is still there.
Let me unlock it then. Pick lock it then.
Alright, you get to work with your lock picks. And there are two kind of locks typically. There are simple locks and there are complex locks. Complex locks need a thief. Simple locks, you can, use almost any tool. Even thief tools.
Yep.
We'll find out what kind of lock this is. 2 in 6 chance it is a simple lock. Fortunately, it was a simple lock. So your picks were able to pick it in about a minute. But it will still take you some time.
Okay.
So you're picking away. And the rest of your party, as Oscar is picking at the door lock, fortunately realizes it's a simple lock on the door. Easily pickable. Even without lock picks, you might be able to get the job done. Lock picks just make it a lot easier, save more time. Without lock picks, it might take you about 10 minutes, but with lock picks, it might take you about a minute. In the meantime, Patches, do you want to just stand around and wait, or do you want to try anything else?
Just be ready, if anything comes out the door.
Sounds good. Schnauzer, anything you want to do as Oscar picks that door lock?
I would like to put away my bow and pull out my sword.
Alright, what kind of sword is it?
It's a long sword.
You want to put your
Also
sword...
put away my shirt.
Okay. In the meantime, Bethany, do you want to do anything else? Or do you want to just wait behind John?
I'll go ahead and put one of my flasks of oil in my sling at this point. Okay. And remain on guard otherwise.
Good to go. Vale, how are you cleaning the shrapnel? It sounded like you were just picking them up with your hand. Or did you have a tool?
Yeah, just pick it up and move it. It's fine.
Okay.
It shouldn't hurt me. I have gloves and armor and all that fancy stuff on. It's on the ground. It's not like a trap.
Right. Alright, so you're just cleaning it with your hands. Right. Just picking up shrapnel, throwing it off to the side.
Tossing it to the side. Yep. Just getting it out of the way.
Right. In the meantime, SHALDRE's crew continued exploration toward the northwest, seeing that that's the only way to proceed. Oh yeah, let me put a time indicator for your crew. I'll put it on your captain, which I think right now it's Oscar.
Yeah. Did I hear my name?
I was just talking about the captain of the crew.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so now it is 0950 for this crew. They have proceeded roughly 30 feet or so northwest. And as they rounded 10 feet north, as they turned the corner and carefully observed toward the west for any changes to what might lie ahead, there were little to no changes. The walls were still covered in lavender flower vines. And the tunnel continued west for at least 20 feet before there was an intersection. So SHALDRE, how would you like to proceed through this area? Single file?
We'll continue. Yeah, we'll go single file between the
Avoid the vines.
lavender flowers.
Good to go. So in your last turn, 940 and 950, you were able to proceed halfway down the tunnel. So from 950 to 10 o'clock, did you want to continue just west to the intersection and observe north and south, or something else?
Yeah.
Okay. So your crew would continue west toward the intersection. Do have to do a wandering monster check. It's been 20 minutes. Clear. No signs of monsters yet. We don't hear or see anything yet. But we are approaching an intersection, and then your next turn I'll tell you the results. We got the results for your last turn, which was you proceeded 30 feet northwest through a tunnel full of lavender flower vines, and you continued west was your action. Your next turn you'll get your results. It will also be your situation. Alright, back to this crew. As that crew is somewhere else in the caverns. Our crew here had Oscar working on the door still. Oscar got that door picked. The crew waited for him. From there, after the door was picked, what did we want to do?
Once again, back up, I pull and I open it. I back up 10 feet and pull to push it open.
Alright, so you backed up,
Try to
got that door pushed open, or try to at least. Let's see if it opens. So you pick the lock, and turns out it still does not open. So it's unlocked, but now it might just be stuck or sturdy, right? So you have to force it open with the pole. But if you fail, you could snap your pole, right? Body weight might be best.
Okay. May I say something?
So as Oscar was prodding or poking at that door, Patches, did you want to try or do anything else?
No, I'm gonna sit there.
Alright, Schnauzer, as Oscar was poking at the door, did you want to do anything else?
I would like to tell Oscar that I'm going to go over there and kick the door down.
Okay, so Oscar, as you're finish up poking at that door, Schnauzer is asking you to step to the side, right? Do you want to comply or?
Yep, I step to the side and I go prone. Like, that's a grenade.
Okay, you go prone right there. Alright, so get down on the ground.
Yeah.
Schnauzer's getting up to that door. Alright, in the meantime, John, he sees his master, he starts crouching. And Bethany, as Oscar was poking at that door right before he let Schnauzer through, were you trying anything else, or you just want to wait back here still?
Yeah, I'll kneel down behind my shield and use it for cover, basically defensively.
Okay. Then Vale, you're working hard cleaning up this area, but there's so much shrapnel everywhere. From what you can tell, it could take maybe like half an hour to clear out all the shrapnel, and then another half an hour to clear out all the door scraps. So it could take up to an hour to clean this by hand, right? Without a broom.
Damn.
Right. Just imagine you're just picking up pieces of metal all over the floor, right? So you're like picking.
I can just use my foot to scrape it to the side. Then that'd be
That might
much
be
faster.
Yeah, that might be faster. So now you'll do that, reduce the time. Okay, yep. So you're just
Yeah,
sleeping
just
inside
until we get to
basement.
that door. I'm just trying to do something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Right,
want to be
right.
fucking useless.
Make yourself useful. Right. Clear out.
Yeah.
Make it safe to retreat. Whatever. Right. Okay. All right. Make use of your time. Yeah. Good. Good call. All right. And it's still our turn. Actually, we still got a bit of time. Every turn is 10 minutes. So Schnauzer gets up to that door, kicks it in. I suppose. Right. See if you're strong enough. You are. You kick the door in, and it explodes at your feet. Right. As did the last one. Right. Okay. You've got helmet and body armor, which will act as a flak and shall
That's
reduce
all
the
I
damage by 50%. So you'll take 2d8 damage instead. You took 11 damage, Schnauzer. You died.
Shit. I'm dead.
So it blows up on you. You're in the main blast zone. I think the whole crew knew this was going to happen. I guess someone had to open it. Maybe there are other ways. Okay. So,
It's fine.
by the way, do you guys know how a tripwire works? So to disable a tripwire, you just
It
gotta
uses tension, it pulls
Yes.
the thing, then explodes. So if you
Right.
find a way to cut it
exactly
through the door, you keep it from exploding.
right. Yeah, exactly. All right. Maybe next time we'll figure it out. Right. If you guys can drill a hole and then put a knife through there and slice the wire. Okay. Whatever. We failed again at this trap. You know, last time we failed, we only succeeded because we had a tank. But this time, you know, we did not. Right. So, either way, it was a bad move. Right. Schnauzer, you died again. Or, honestly, sorry, but you're dead. And it doesn't look like you've got a backup character with you. However, because you didn't roll up a character at the start of this game, possibly you can get the crew can get reinforcements if they go to a place where reinforcements can be found. So if they back out of here, there could be a reinforcement, and you can roll up a new character since you didn't roll up a new character for this game. So if you want to
Make
roll,
nails at the door. you
otherwise
can walk outside.
I have Schnauzer the second, but he didn't come with us.
you did not. So the idea is though that you're allowed to roll up a new character, and they can be rolled up in areas that characters can, of course, start at, spawn from, or whatever, right? So, that would be like base camp, right? The western camp of DELN, right? The position that's been secured. So, if the crew wants to recruit you, your next character, they can do that. If they want to go all the way back to down and pick up Schnauzer the second or whatever, they can do that too. Otherwise, you're out for the game. Thank you for playing, and I'll see you next time. If you want to stay and watch, you can. Do you plan on trying to roll up a new character and rejoin the session, or what's your plan after dying?
If I'm able to, I'll get a new character.
Okay, so yeah, just stick in the
Like
game, stay in
later.
the game, and possibly reinforcements will arrive, or they'll go pick up some reinforcements, right? So,
Right.
all right, yeah, we'll see about that. Let's see. So as Schnauzer blew up the door, right, and his bits and pieces get splattered against that south wall, I guess, right? He's blown back by the small or the force of this medieval grenade, right? Let's see. It's deadly force. He took 11 points of damage. Should kill most people. Killed him in this case. All right. He was too close. He was in the danger zone. And we've got all of this too. It's out of radius that Oscar's in. Fortunately, Oscar, do have some cover. The grenade would have been like right behind the door, on the door. So, or the doorway.
And I'm prone. And I
So
have
you'll take
body.
reduced damage. So you're already taking half damage for sure. You'll take half damage again due to cover. You'll take half damage again due to the fact that you're prone. So
Yep.
instead of 2d8, it goes down to and you also have armor on. So you should take a minimum of 1 damage from the force, just the blast itself. So again, it would have been 2d8 due to your armor, 1d8 due to cover, 1d4 due to prone. And that's it. Yeah, so wait, we got cover, we got outer radius as well. So 1d2. You take 1d2 damage. Alright, you took 2 damage.
I
And you should be
should
fine.
have just backed out all the way, but like.
Yeah, the force itself caused you 2 points, right? Boom! You felt that impact. It kind of sent your ears ringing, pretty much.
Yeah, I should have backed all the way out, but.
Alright, and that, of course, set off an alarm, right? That loud sound is an indicator that the enemy are close or you guys aren't here. Now the enemy are ready for you, right? They are no longer surprised, right? So, naturally they will always have guards, but there will always be other goblins maybe not on guard, right? Just resting up and trying to recover, because naturally they need to rest too. Otherwise he'll also suffer. So you've alerted them, and now they can properly prepare, get into the positions, equip their weapons, and be ready for you, right? So, all right. I mean, at some point they would be ready, but at least they know that we're coming from the south now. So Oscar is fine. He didn't die. He just took some damage. 10 of 12 hits.
Yeah.
Schnauzer took 11 damage. He went to -5. He's definitely dead. Alright. All his gear has also been damaged. Damaged heavy helmet. Damaged plate. And should be it. Yeah, everything else should be fine. Alright. Let's see. We're still our turn. That was a single action. So we got until roughly, what was it? Got until roughly 0950 to figure out what we're doing. So it's 0945 roughly. As Oscar blew up the position, or not Oscar, Schnauzer blew up the position. Oscar, how do you want to react to this?
I'm gonna order John to grab his remains and bring them out.
Okay, you call John to grab those remains, right?
And then, may I peek through the door?
Yep. Okay, so John's moving in. Are you peeking as John is pulling Schnauzer, or are you peeking after? When are you doing that?
While.
Wow, so John's moving and you're moving at the same time. So as they're moving in, right, to either peek or retrieve Schnauzer, Patches, what will you be up to?
I'm gonna stay behind Oscar when I get a chance.
Okay, stay behind him. Bethany, you're back in the tunnel. You heard the trap go off. You want to stay back here, or do you want to try anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I'll attempt to rejoin formation if they're doing that. Otherwise, I'll just stay on guard and listen.
If they're doing what?
Forming back up.
Would you consider them forming back up right now? They're just moving forward.
Sure, I'll rejoin formation and move forward.
Okay. All right, Vale. As the party's moving up down the tunnel, the trap went off. Do you want to continue sweeping shrapnel to the side with your boot?
I'm gonna go ahead and walk towards the north, and then do a southern sound check. Make sure nobody's coming in from our rear.
All right, so you're going north. How far north before you do a listen?
Just like 5 feet. Just 5 feet, and then listen in for sound coming from the south, just to make sure we're not getting flanked because of that explosion.
Sure. Alright, so I do have to check a Wandering Monster check. It's automatic Wandering Monster check for the explosion. Failed. Okay. Check the position. Alright. Enemies present. And possibly, yeah, enemies present for sure. So,
yeah.
Oscar, you you peek the corner, right? Let's see how much they got. One. Right, so, yep. So, yeah, you peek the corner. John will do the same. He's not peeking, he's grabbing his schnauzer. As you're peeking that corner, something's being hurled around, something's just being directly hurled into the position, right, at the doorway. So you're peeking and you see that thing flying toward us right now, right, as you're peeking. You want to just quickly back up. You want to, and what you see is you peek that corner, and what you see as you peek the corner is a clear tunnel, roughly, right? Only features it's got is difficult terrain. So the difficult terrain consists of wooden stakes. So wooden stakes point it toward the door, which will delay movement. But behind that is goblins, and they're there with bow and arrows, and one's throwing a flaming oil flask at us right now, right?
Yep.
So
Everyone.
let me put them on the board. So we're with the goblins again. All right, their numbers equal was 2 groups, so 7 of them.
So you said about 6, 7?
Yeah, there's 7 in here.
Oh, 7.
We don't know that actually. We're not supposed to know that, but I rolled 7. So technically you don't know that. Oscar, you see about 2 or 3. One of them with a bow and arrow firing at you right now, and the other one with a flask of oil throwing it into the doorway, right? So as you see that, how do you want to react? An arrow's flying toward you, right?
So
You're the
I
peeker.
back up and say, move back.
All right, before you can fall back, you're hit. Right, because he just had a bow and arrow ready, right? So as you peeked, he's shot or loosed. So you get shot.
Yep.
You take damage. It's a short bow. They are small. They'll do half damage. You took 3 damage. So Oscar, you're at 7 of 12 hits left. Right, so you step back, and the flaming oil lands, and John grabs on Schnauzer, and it explodes. Right, and we have a blast zone now. Marked with red. Here's the blast zone. 10 feet. Right, blows up, explodes right there. Immediate 1d8 damage to John and Oscar, right, as it explodes on them. So 1d8 damage explodes on us. We both take 5 damage, right? So John loses 5 hits. Oscar loses 5 hits. Oscar sustained heavy damage. John is down at 0. Makes a saving throw to stay conscious or to stay at 1 hit point. So at 0, you make a saving throw. If you pass, well, either way, you'll be at 0 hit points, but below 0, you're dead, right? So he's rolling to stay conscious. All right, he is unconscious in the fire, so it blows up, throws him the shock, right? So it explodes against him. The force sends him back, right? He's on fire. Oscar's on fire, right? It's sticky, flaming oil, so you're covered. Your legs are covered in a hot, flaming oil, right? That exploded and bursted outwards due to the gunpowder. So it explodes, and sticky Greek fire spreads all over the floor, 10-foot radius, right? And it will burn. This is what's important. It will burn for 10 rounds, right? So unless you can somehow remove this sticky oil, you'll take 10d8 damage or after 10 rounds, of course. Right now you took your first 1d8, so you have 98 damage to go. So it's 9 more rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So that area is on fire. John is down, right? It explodes on him. Boom. He's sent backwards, right? He's on fire. He's like, he immediately goes, he just collapses. He's in shock, right? He's not even conscious when he gets hit. He's just downed and immediately, unconscious, right? Oscar is hit, blasted back, right? On fire as well. So both of these guys are on fire. And you could try to pat out the flames, right? Try to pat it out, but there's a chance it won't work.
Yeah.
Very large chance it won't work if you're covered in the oil. Let's see, you're not covered in a lot of oil, just your feet are, because unless the flask actually hit you, then you're actually covered. But as long as you step out of it and pat yourself out, should be able to be fine. So, as long as
Yeah.
you're not, if you're no longer standing in it. So, you'll need some space to get out of there.
Yeah.
Anyway, explodes. We're in a very bad situation now. Petrus, you said you wanted to follow Oscar, and he was going toward it, and he backed up after getting shot. You backed up, so you can back up. What's your reaction to this,
Yeah.
Petrus?
I'm gonna back up to the south.
Back up further. Oscar, you can
Yes.
step out of there. Right, you're like kicking the flames off your feet.
Can I try to help him put out the flames, or will that cause me to be on fire as well?
He's on fire. You could. He's not covered in the oil heavily. Right. The oil was
Okay.
hit the floor, so it's spread across the floor. He is on fire, but like, not mainly because of the oil, but mainly because of the fire that hit his flammable clothing. Right. So there might be some oil in him,
Okay.
but he's not completely covered. Right. The oil did not target him. It targeted the floor. So.
Can I try to put out the flames?
Yep. You can try to pat out those flames. You've got pull on one hand. You can use your free hand to pat out the flames with him. So if anything, you made space. You help pat those flames out as he steps out of there. John is melting though. John's legs are still in the fire. Bethany, you see all that's happening, right? Do you want to pull John out of there or something else?
Can you zoom out so I can see that position? Oh, lay back there. Yeah, I can grab John and pull him out.
Okay, to grab him, you're gonna have to drop your gear, right? So that your sling or your flaming oil, your shield will have to fall to the ground as you pull John out of there. Is that fine?
Can I keep my shield and pull him with one arm?
You're not strong enough. Yeah, he's in heavy armor and all that.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You'll drop gear and grab onto him and pull him out. We'll see. You can pick up your gear right after. In the meantime, Vale.
Roll the speed. Right. Flaming oil breaks.
Very low chance. 2 in 6 chance. Yeah, it's fine. It just hits the ground. From 3 to 5 feet, wherever you were standing. Vale. The crew has been attacked. Looks like they were trying to push forward. They failed. The enemy have defended position. You heard another explosion go off, right? Toward the south, you were trying to listen and observe for any monsters. Check if there were any approaching. There were none approaching and none to be heard. So you did not hear anything approaching. What's your next move?
I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw. Make sure there's nothing out there so they can have a call. They are not advancing. They're going to die if they do.
Alright, so you want to move south?
I'm moving south, making sure it's clear. We can come back and get Snells.
Okay. So move south, make sure it's clear. The south is clear. Yep. So how far south did you plan to move?
Go ahead and go completely out of the door
Out of the cavern?
so
Okay.
I can see outside of the woods. Yep.
Okay. Alright. That brings us to roughly 150. Almost. So, Oscar, as you got out, as Patches pat out the flames, as John was pulled out of there, what was your next move, Oscar?
Can I is my flame pat out already, or do I need to pat him out?
You're fine.
Cool.
You're good. Patches helped you.
Okay. I just want to say retreat.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Okay. Right. So we're on our way out, and
Yeah. Someone needs to help John.
John has suffered severe burns to his leg. So severe leg burns. Let's take that, which will affect his
Would
movement.
bandages do anything?
It could stick to the flesh. Let's see. Status. Alright. Severe leg burns. Alright. I do have to head out, by the way, guys, in about maybe an hour or two. So we only are limited to 3 hours today. Thanks, Mom, because I got a driving test in a bit. But, let's see. We are at halftime, though. So, roughly. So, do you guys want a 5-minute break, or do you guys want to keep going?
Yeah, 5-minute break.
Okay,
5-minute break.
take 5.
Well, if they take a 5-minute break, can we hop over to my set? No, or we're in the same time thing.
Well, I'm taking a break
Keep
then
going,
too.
yeah.
Take that 5.
Yeah, take the 5.
Yeah. Okay. What's our plan here, dude? Do we want to just wait out the fire? Bethany's got that oil she can sling down there, but she's gonna take
I think
fire.
I think that we should retreat a bit, and I can set up my mirror to observe them. When the fire burns out, they'll come in and try to loot whatever we left behind, and I can sleep them through the mirror.
Okay.
That can work.
I knew it
Alright.
was gonna explode. That's why I did that.
So like, what the? Okay, I would have unhinged the door. That's what I would have done if I was able to. But
Said there were no hinges on our side.
Yeah.
I knew it was trapped. That's why I did that.
Yeah, we all knew it was trapped.
Gotta take sacrifices.
Yeah. But, jeez.
Honestly, you're never gonna level up if you keep dying like that, bro. To be honest.
I got another character. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
That's good. Like, I don't know how to deal with tripwires behind doors.
Use your thief
GM literally told you exactly how. Yeah.
Go through.
I told you earlier.
Drill a hole or some shit and cut it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to do with it. Tripwires work under tension, so if tension cannot pull a grenade, it's not going to explode. The only reason why I bust through doors like I do is because I have a tank.
I thought the grenades were fused. Not.
Depends on the type of grenade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can prop a door open slowly and fucking use like scissors or shears and snip the wire, and it won't go off.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the door was stuck though, so it would have to be forced open. But drill a hole. That's the thing we need to do.
There's a lot of ways to do that, dude. Like, if you're a fighter and you don't want to do anything safe, just take a crowbar and rip the bottom of the door off. There's a lot you can do.
I mean, you can just open the door a couple of feet and pull it back quickly and let the grenade explode on the other side. You could drill a hole, and instead of, if you can't find the thing to cut it, you can like put something through and hook it and pull the thing and make it go off on the other side of the door.
You can always make a hole big enough to pass a fucking mirror through so you can see what's on the other side.
You have a shovel.
Yeah, I have a shovel.
If it's one of those slatted doors, you can literally just stick something through and cut it. Like, there's tons of ways to deal with it.
But my job is not to be the thief, so I'm not going to be doing that job.
Yeah. I am an elf. I am in the back. As a fighter, I just fucking fight through. I don't like playing thief. I have some, but
Yeah, I don't have much clue how to deal with tripwires.
you're right. You now learned a new thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, for next
The only
time.
time. Yeah, because the only time I ever see tripwires in media, they're always in the open and they cut them. That's all they do. They never put it behind doors. And the games that do have them, like Ready or Not, you have a mirror gun to be able to help with that.
I mean, I have a potion of gaseous form. I can just fly through them if I need to.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to. What I think we should do is go back to the.
You're later.
Get reinforcements. And come back. Does Vale have?
Now it's a second. Yeah.
No, you have to roll up a new character only.
My worry with getting reinforcements is if we go back, aren't they just gonna throw some more fucking fire? You know what I mean?
We could also probably inquire
Always
grenade.
fire.
Oh, grenade in there.
Yeah.
Grenade in there.
But if there's fire on the ground, you're not gonna have line of sight.
Well, we could just
They burnt
throw
out.
it in there, hit it off the wall, and boom.
Yeah, palisades in the way. Just keep that in mind.
All right, gentlemen,
Yeah.
ladies, your break is over. Let's get back into it. As this combat was going off, we're gonna see what SHALDRE's crew was doing in the meantime. So, SHALDRE's crew, from 0950 to 10 o'clock, was able to explore another 30 feet in. Right. So, let's see the results of their actions. They were able to, of course, continue west toward the intersection, prodding that floor carefully, polearm and spear, torch and such. And as they got toward the intersection and peeked around those corners, observe for any changes. Toward the south, we see a destroyed campfire. Toward the north, we still see the mapped out firewood along the east wall. Tunnel continuing north toward a corner of the tunnel, where the tunnel continues north for about maybe 10 more feet before continuing into a large intersection from what it might look like. So, SHALDRE,
Okay,
which way did you lead your crew?
we'll continue north.
Okay. This was all during 0950 to 10 o'clock. So they continued north. We can move up to 30 feet. So our starting was here. So 10, 20, 30. And you were able to get up to just past the firewood area. So just past the firewood. Allowed KYLI to look into where the tunnel led, which was westward into a large intersection. Between this tunnel and the intersection was a row of stakes, 3-foot long stakes. No major changes, at least in the first area. Nothing too major further west. It's quiet, you don't see much else. And from 10 o'clock to 10:10, do you want to continue your exploration northwest? So now the time is 10.
Yeah.
Right, so little to nothing has changed. It's 10 o'clock now. So that is that turn. We're back to this crew's turn. So now we're doing your guys' turn from 0950 to 10 o'clock. They're at 10.
Yeah.
When we get back to them, we'll do 10 to 10:10. Now you guys are at 0950 to 10 o'clock. Oscar, after the explosion, after you got out of the fire and Patches pulled you out, Bethany pulled John out, grabbed your gear. John has been cleared of the fire. He is still conscious. His legs are severely burned. All right, what is our move? Starting with Oscar.
We're retreating.
Retreat. Okay. Patches, retreat, or something else?
Yep, retreat.
Comply. We'll comply.
All right, Bethany, retreat. Do you want to leave John there, or do you want to put your gear away and then grab John?
Yeah. I'll drag John back and then I'll grab my gear and I'm gonna set up my pole and mirror, lay it on the ground so that I can see the entrance, and then when the fire burns out and the goblins come in, I can sleep them.
Okay.
That's gonna be a while.
So Bethany puts her gear away, and then picks up John. By the way, his polearm was left behind. Can I hold it?
Well,
while
that's
he's
just made for
unconscious?
them to come in and get the pole in.
Or what if his polearm be?
Right, but your crew is on the way out, retreating from that combat, pulling John out of there. The fire only lasted for about a minute or two, right? Let's see. Before on your way out, you could hear the enemy advancing down the tunnel. And as you were about to escape, they fired on our backs, right? So they shot us on our way out. We are in the retreat. So retreat
Oh,
usually means that they have a bonus.
So they take an entire minute to get down there? And we're in a full retreat and not careful in advancing?
No, they took like
So they're
20
just walking through the
seconds.
fire?
The fire died a while ago. It only burned for a
Well,
minute
I was
and a
going to
half.
say, you said it takes a minute and we're going full retreat, not being careful.
I thought it was 9 rounds.
9 rounds would be 90 seconds.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, we're not in
Been
we're
able
not in
to get out of
combat.
there long ago. We move fast enough. We should get out of there.
Okay, so you guys, I counted for the time that you guys were patting at the flames. We weren't doing combat rate movements earlier. So if you want to do specifically combat rate movement, then we didn't pet, patting at the flames would do 1 round, right? Or 2.
Yeah.
Putting away gear would be another round, right? Grabbing onto the corpse, dragging them out at half speed. Right, if we're going to account for every detail, that's fine. We'll do that.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm trying to get out of here alive.
So let's start over. Put John back in the fire. Okay. So the idea was, right, John was in the fire, Oscar was also in the fire, Patrick was backing up, and the enemies did not just wait. And every round was 1 round off of this fire, right? So, by the time Oscar stepped out of there and Patrick helped pet Oscar's flames out, there was 8 rounds left in that fire and John was pulled out. Then, of course, there's a small wait here, right, as Patches Patches helped finish patting Oscar out. You guys discussed retreat. They already retreated by then. Bethany used her next turn to fucking put her gear away, right? And then she grabbed the John, and you guys began your retreat. That'd be 7 rounds left. We're moving combat rate, so we're not exploring anymore. We're just full retreating. And Bethany's dragging John's corpse back on her own, right, as you guys run out of there. And you leave Bethany to drag him, and she would drag him at the rate of roughly, seeing he's very encumbering, right? He weighs 160 pounds plus his gear. Bethany might move. See, she's already a medium footman, I think. So she'd be over encumbered, first of all. So her movement would be technically 0, but we'll go into instead of the usual 10, 20, 30, 40 feet, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4 feet, depending on how far over she is encumbered. And she'll do a force doors check, pretty much, to exert. And the most she can do, she managed to do a force doors check. Every time she pulls something that's over her encumbrance limit, she'll be able to move roughly, in this case, doubles it. Her max encumbrance, she'll move about 10 feet. No, more like maybe 10 feet back if she managed to do a force doors check. So she forces doors. Let's check her strength. And moving back as fast as you can. So
DM.
what's up?
As this all happens, I was waiting for them to come out so I could come back and just put them out. Like, I was going to enter back in once they exited, but if she's going to be struggling, I'm just going to enter. As they rush in, I could just take them out.
Okay, so
That
Val
was
went back
kind of
in
the
there.
goal.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, and then as they run around, I was just going to sleep them out and then knock them out. That was the goal.
Like, how far in did you want to go? As Bethany was dragging them out. You wanted to wait at the fire for them?
Right. So, I was going to go right at the right of the door because my view, not that, the door down south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I could still see them, so I would be inside to the right. Yep, north to the right.
North of the doorway
Yep,
to the right?
right there.
Okay.
And so, as they would come around, I'd drop them.
Okay, sure.
That was the goal. Because I have a daily sleep or whatever.
Okay, so Bethany, of course, she was dragging this guy out. She's as strong as most women are, She needs a 1 or a 2 for a forced doors check. And the first attempt, it failed. 7 rounds to go. Or 6 rounds. Oh, shoot. So 6
I'm
rounds
pulling
left.
up code.
Mistake. Okay. Then she tries again. Right. And you guys got out. And after you got out, was there anything you guys were doing?
I am going to. I'm going to get out of the way. Yeah. I move 5. Yeah.
Patches? Are you doing
Yeah.
anything?
I'm gonna pull up my compo, and then I want to stand on the western corner, looking down towards the tunnel.
Okay. And Vel, you just wanted to wait there as Bethany continued to struggle pulling John out of there?
Go ahead, swap over, and just go north.
Far,
So
far.
whenever they come through, I can just drop them. Yeah.
You're in a
Just
20 to
one of
30
them
foot
can
tunnel.
grab her and help her.
How far north do you want to proceed?
Go right next to Bethany.
Okay. So you move north to her.
And
She
since the
tries.
fire should still be on, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and help her drag him to the south.
She failed again. You come and try to help her.
Yeah.
You failed as well.
What
But
round are we on?
5 rounds left now.
5 rounds left. Okay, both of us should have the strength to pull him south.
Alright, so when it comes to both of your encumbrances, collectively, with
I'm
what
agreeing.
encumbrance you can, with what you're an elf, you can only carry up to 120 pounds.
Yep.
Okay, so with what encumbrance you can carry, you both will need a forced doors check still. As long as one of you succeeds, it should work. Let's see. So Bethany, veiled. Okay, so you try pulling John again, still didn't work. All right, 4 rounds left before they approach, possibly. You try again. Both of you keep trying to pull. By the way, as you're pulling, you have to put your gear away. So you put your bow away. Or did you want to drop it?
Just drop it, it's fine, whatever.
Drop it? Okay. So you dropped it earlier, it saved you a round.
Yeah.
Okay, so we attempt again, trying to pull him out. Success. We managed to start pulling him. Okay. And you're pulling him out of there as full force, right? Finally exerted enough force over maybe a minute or so. You guys managed to pull him 10 feet. And then you try again. Keep trying. We got 3 rounds left before the fire goes out.
Alright.
Success. Alright, another 10. 2 rounds left before they arrive, possibly.
Alright, at this point, DM,
Success. Alright, so what's up?
like after we get him out, I'm gonna go ahead and set up, just go north and start prepping for them.
Okay, well, we got maybe 2 rounds left. He's not fully out yet. I'm assuming you want to pull him to cover, right? Or do you want to leave him in the
Yeah.
doorway?
Yeah, that's fine.
So we still got to pull him.
Yeah, we'll pull them to cover and then we'll eliminate them. Yeah.
And the other 2 are just standing in your way. So, because Oscar will move to the side. You guys move John back some more. That's as far as you can get him. If you want to pull him further, it'll
Cool.
take longer. You got 1 round left before the.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so
You have
from
only
here,
1 round?
Go ahead.
John, you want to get, or Oscar, you want to get back to your position?
I want to go. I want to go east.
John's in the way. His corpse
Okay,
is in the corner.
I just want to say, okay. You pushed my token down. What would you want? Okay, I go south,
South. Okay.
and then I go west. So there's an trying to getting out of the way of the doorway.
I mean, you're still in the doorway. If you want to see enemies, you're gonna be in the doorway. All right.
Yeah. I used all my movement.
Patches, you want to just wait here at the corner still? The western corner, the door.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I have line of sight into the hallway so that if something pops out, I can.
You have some line of sight. It's angled. Right?
Can I step out to the east a little bit?
Then you'll be in front of Oscar. And then he won't see.
Alright, I'll say where I'm at.
Okay. Bethany, after you guys pulled John out, what do you want to do?
I'd like to rush back to the wall next to the entrance and use my pole mirror on the pole to look down to where they're coming from and be prepared to cast.
So you're grabbing your pole mirror as you're moving down the tunnel, right?
Well, aren't we outside of the entrance now?
So, what do
Yeah,
you mean?
so I'm gonna be like
To the
I need
side?
to be basically where John is, I guess, or where Vale is. I guess Vale could use his pole or whatever. I could go, but I want to be off to the side of the tunnel entrance, using my pole mirror
To see?
to allow me to cast sleep down the tunnel when they arrive,
Okay.
as they approach.
Alright.
In that case, DM, I'm just gonna roll John out of the way so she can do that.
Okay, let's see if you're strong enough. Alright. Vale's not strong enough.
Reroll that.
I don't think you'll be strong enough either way, because your max pull is 240. He's 160 plus all his gear.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I can move to where Vale is if he wants. If they
That's
allow.
fine. Just swap places then. Yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
Okay. Alright. Do you want to prepare anything else, Vale?
Go ahead and swap to a, what do you call it, magic missile scroll and start casting.
Okay.
Trying to get my bow.
I gotta get my bow before we leave.
Alright.
Yeah.
So the fire went off, or went out, of course. You guys see it go out at the end of the tunnel. You hear the goblins, right? Looting. Maybe. They don't ever make their appearance, but Bethany is able to see them with her pole mirror, or she can't see them, but she can hear them. Or none of you really hear them. They're distant. You can hear them laughing and gaffing off as they loot the crispy remains of Schnauzer, possibly. Oscar and Patches keep their eyes down the tunnel. Oscar has maybe a decent line of sight. Not toward the west, but toward the east at least. Bethany has a good line of sight with her pole mirror. She's straight down the tunnel. They don't ever make an appearance, it seems. You see them snatch up that pole arm. You see like half the pole arm is in the tunnel. The other half is toward them. They snatch that up. They snatch up Schnauzer's remains. But they hold their position.
Yeah.
In fact, they even yeah, that's it. They just fall back.
Thank goodness.
Alright. So, you just want to just hold the position? You're defenders.
I'm getting out of the doorway. I don't want to be, know. So I'll go. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, Yuri. Yep.
May I say something?
Go ahead.
You're the leader, say what you're gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. So, Vale, do you have a fireball?
I'm not using a fireball on 7 goblins.
He's a missile.
Okay.
Cast it already.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to go kill all of them. So, we're gonna walk in, okay? I'm gonna cast all of these magic missiles, and I'm gonna kill every single one of them. Alright?
Alright.
Okay. So, you guys had your talk. So Oscar, what are you actually going to do, though? For your next move?
I'm just going to put my pole away, and I put combo, and just have my combo out, and I have no clue what to do.
Alright. Stand
I
around.
just wait here.
Okay. Patches, do you want to do anything at this point? Seems like the party's defeated. Bethany? Anything you want to do?
I will sling my mirrored pole, equip my shield and sling and flaming oil, and approach Geese, Goose, and so lead on, McDuff.
All right, we're going. Damn, I'm going in. I have one spell already cast. We're pushing in. We're gonna get to the door. Whenever we get there, I'll tell you further instructions.
Right. Yep. It's your first move. It's just to move through the door, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, I already have a missile cast, so.
Bethany, you're going with him?
Yes.
Right. In the meantime, SHALDRE's crew. And that was all, by the way, from 9:50 to 10 o'clock. So you guys are caught up. You spent your turn retreating and hanging out outside, figuring out what to do. Okay. So, SHALDRE, let's see what you do on your turn from 10:10 to 10:10, or from 10 o'clock to 10:10. So at 10 o'clock, we've arrived, or we're, at the stakes at this point. We're proceeding northwest, I suppose, right? SHALDRE?
Yes.
Okay. So as
We're
you
going northwest.
continue northwest toward the stakes, you can go between them. Is that right?
Yeah.
Right. And, yep. Crew gets between them. All good. Alright. Check for changes. As you pass them, you carefully observe toward the north and west, where you see tunnels leading toward cliff faces, or cliff sides. The area seems unchanged since the last time we were here. Yep. So the position has been lost, but or it's been abandoned, right? We've got like a barricade here.
Yeah. We're gonna head to the north.
Toward the
and
north?
Try to climb up. Yeah.
Right. Yep. You see a rope up there. You want to start climbing this rope?
Yeah, we're gonna climb up the ropes.
Okay. So you have to put your spear away in the torch. You have to toss it up there, right?
That's fine.
Or do you want to get a second torch lit?
Yeah, we'll get a second torch lit down here, and then that way I can toss one up.
Okay. So you can toss the old one up and keep the fresh one, or you can leave the fresh one down here and toss the new one up there. So.
Yeah, we'll toss the new one up there, and then we'll keep the old one down here.
That one should die around 10:30. Alright, so yeah, you put your spear away for now. You sling it over your shoulder and you start climbing. KYLI's ready to go right after you. Okay. Climb up that rope. Right. And as you're climbing, as you near the top, at the very top, there's a group of goblins waiting for you. Right. 7. And as you near the top, they pull you up toward them, right? So they pull you. They begin grappling you, piling in on you. As that's happening, from the west, HAGRAG and ETHAL and TRADOR are being shot at from the other cliffside, right? By arrows. Okay, so we were ambushed, right? The cliffs weren't clear. There's enemies waiting up there for you. Let's see. Okay, so west position, another group. Alright, so yeah, 3 arrows come flying toward our position from the west. It is a surprise. They shoot at the backs of ETHAL, TRADOR, and HAGRAG. Starting with TRADOR, 7 plus 4 because it's a rear attack, right? So it's an 11. plus 1 due to close range, that's a 12, plus 1 due to high ground, that's 13. Alright, penalties. Bright light penalty brings us to a 12. Okay, so let's check TRADOR's armor class. The hit is a 12. TRADOR has armor class 8. He's hit. We'll take 1d3 damage from this short bow. He took 3 damage. He has 3 hit points. He'll make a saving throw versus death to remain conscious. He is unconscious and incapacitated. He's shot and dying. He's bleeding out. He's been shot in the... Let's roll to see where he's been shot. He's shot in the throat. He'll be dead in about a round or two, right? From bleeding out. So TRADOR, status, unconscious, shot or punctured throat, bleeding, right? Alright, Ethel was shot at too. It's an ambush, right? 13 plus 4 for back shot, 17, close range 18, high ground 19. Penalties. He's in dim lighting, so no penalties. He's in let's see, also close range. I already mentioned that, so he's hit though. Damage 1d3, right? 3 damage. Ethel was killed. Negative 2 hit points. Right. So that was a headshot. The side of his head. HAGRAG. Let's see if he dies. Rolling to hit. 2. Right. Our guys who were waiting to climb, they were maybe on guard, but they couldn't see anything to the west. The enemies could see us because we were lit up naturally. In this case, our weakness was poor lighting, right? And of course, 2 dangerous positions, blind spots, right? Or in that case, those were, danger zones, right? We didn't clear it. So we approached, we started climbing back to one of them that we couldn't see at all and get shot from it. But the one going for HAGRAG missed, fortunately. So HAGRAG survived. Right, an arrow just whizzed right past him. He got very lucky. Alright, so SHALDRE, you were climbing halfway up. If you get the rope being tugged, they pull you up toward them, right? Naturally, if you want, you can just release the rope and drop down and take 1d6 damage with the fall. Or you could be in their capture.
I'll let go of the rope.
Let go of the rope. Alright. So you let go of the rope, you hit the deck. Poof, right, you take 1d6 subdual damage. You took 4 points of subdual damage. So you let go of that rope as they were pulling you up, like fishing, right? KYLI was right below you. She just drops the rope, right? Not sure what to do. While they were pulling that rope, another one here, this guy here has his short bow. He looks down at KYLI and just fires into KYLI's face, right? And she's just sitting down there. Hits her. High ground. 3 damage. Shoots KYLI in the face. Kills her. Negative 2 hits. Right. Things are turning south very quick. All that's left is old HAGRAG and SHALDRE, right? So, it's an ambush. SHALDRE, what's your next move? You fell to the ground. Bruised your foot.
I'm gonna stand up and pull out my shield.
Stand up, grab your shield. Get your spear out. So you're taking out your weapons. As you're doing that, they're firing arrows down at you. They're small enough to squeeze, about 4. And they all step to the ledge with their bow and arrows. And as you're grabbing at your gear, HAGRAG is going to make a morale check to see if you'll stay here and die or run away and live. He passes the morale check and will stay with you. He sees enemies up there on the cliff. He fires at them, right? as his, or no, he doesn't fire. He casts his sleep at them. So as he's casting sleep, half of them shoot at you, Shaldre, and half of them shoot at HAGRAG, and all these guys shoot at HAGRAG. So he's in the middle of the casting, right, when you're grabbing your gear, and these two up here, they begin with shooting you, right, as you're grabbing your gear. Neither of them can hit. The arrows bounce off your armor, right. The other two, of course, here, aimed at HAGRAG. Alright, that's one hit. He took 3 damage. And before his spell can go off, he was shot dead. I'm pretty sure. Oh, he's at 1 hit point. He survived it. He tanked it. But his spell is intercepted. 3 more arrows fly toward us. This guy here fires at Shaldre's back. His back is to them. The other 2 fire at HAGRAG's back. So the 2 firing at HAGRAG finish HAGRAG up, or finish him off, right? It's 2 hits. He's guaranteed death. So he took an arrow, then took 2 more, and died. The arrow went toward Shaldre's back. This was a subdual shot, so he's aiming at your armor, particularly your helmet, to cause you a daze, put you in a daze, right? In this case, he fires, ignores armor, lands a hit, right, and deals minimal damage, 1 subdual damage to the back of your helm, right? Boom! If you impact on the back of your skull, an arrow hits your helmet, right, directly, square on. So it's just subdual damage. It can't kill you. Subdual damage, yeah, it just cannot kill you. That's it. It can only knock you unconscious, and then after they just subdue you, then they can kill you. All right, but minimal damage of 1. So. All right, so you're at 2. You're in a daze. You got hit in the back of the head. Impact force, right? Concussed lightly. You got your shield and spear out during that turn. And all your men are dead. What's your move, Shaldre? You want to try to retreat or something else?
I'm gonna fall back to spikes.
Okay. Do you want to do a fighting withdrawal and face the enemy north? Or do you want to... How do you want to fall back? Do you want to just retreat full? You're a heavy footman, by the way.
I'm gonna retreat at an angle, so where I'm like, can I retreat at an angle to where I'm facing northwest, so I don't have my back completely to either side?
Yep. So if you face northwest, you back up, you'll just they'll just be able to flank you, shoot the side of you.
Okay, I'll do that.
So if you back up with facing northwest, what side is your shield facing northwest to?
My shield's gonna be
West.
West as well.
Toward the northwest.
Yeah, and I'm gonna back up to
The
where
wall.
I have the wall to my back. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So you're backing up. You got your shield here, and as you're backing up, these guys, all of them, just continue firing down on you. All these guys, same thing. All of them are just firing. So firing to kill. At this point, 4 shots from the north. All right. Despite the bonuses and penalties, I'm sure your armor is really good. None of those hit, right? All the ones to the west. 3 shooters from the west. None of those hit. And due to their vantage point, these 3 are able to crouch, allowing these next 3 to fire. These guys can't fire because you're too close to their cliff still. So even if these guys crouched, these ones won't be able to see you too well. These guys can see you because they're further back to the west. Alright, so let's see how this goes. So the next row of goblins to the west are able to fire due to the angle in the distance. Alright, and your movement speed when you're doing a fighting withdrawal, which means that you're still defensive and all that, is half speed, so you only can move 5 feet at a time. So you were here, you did 5 feet, so now you're roughly here, and at this point you want to just continue southeast, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so southeast, bad spot. Now these 4 fire on you, filling your shield with arrows. Not a single one hit. I think maybe the 19 if he's lucky enough. I think your armor's too good though. I'm gonna check your armor class. -3,
I got
-5.
-5.
And against arrows, it's super good. Alright, so only net 20s. So none of them hit, none of them breach the shield. Or the armor, nothing like that. The next roll shoots. So now the 3 behind them are able to shoot as well. So these guys duck. Because the distance is good enough, they can shoot down the cliff from further back. None of those guys hit. Alright, these guys will do the same. 3 will fire. Not a single one hits. Next 3 will fire. 1 hit. Normal damage. 1d6. It's divided by 2 because they're small, so you took 1 damage. You got 1 hit point. You're on death's door. You took another hit and you're drained.
How much does a healing potion heal?
1d6 plus 1.
Okay. I'm gonna let my spear go because it's on a sling, and I'm gonna get my healing potion.
Okay. So you're gonna stay behind that shield, crouch behind it, use it as complete cover. And you only can block so many angles, right? You're blocking that northwestern angle. So you can still be hit pretty well by the far southwest.
I'm right. I'm in the corner, right? I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, you moved here so far. That's about it. So now this next turn you can drop.
Can I finish moving around the corner before I take that way I'm completely
Oh
from the north?
Yep. To finish that movement, right? So, yep, you'll continue moving. The stakes will have your speed even further to get past the stakes. So, back it up toward the stakes, and they keep firing at you. To survive. Another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 13 shots. One net 20, 2 net 20s, 2 net 1s, weapon malfunctions, and 2 hits. Alright, SHALDRE was shot dead finally, right? So many arrows piled in on SHALDRE's position from the left and right, all hitting the wall, all hitting his armor, but 2 lucky hits, right? 1 through his neck, 1 through his armpit. He fell dead, right? Party wiped.
I can't do a save.
You went to -1. If you go to -1, you're dead. So death save only applies at 0. So, or you would have taken this much damage. 3 plus 3. You would have -5. Yeah, so you died. So one would have made you dying, and the other one would have finished you off. Right. So that's the end of SHALDRE. He fought as hard as he could. I guess, right. Tried to climb a sheer cliffside. The enemy were waiting in quiet. Right, defending an abandoned, or what seemed to be an abandoned position. But it wasn't entirely abandoned, right? They were just waiting. Alright. Sorry about that. You are allowed to, you do have a spare character still, so if you want to roll up and become backup for the other team, you could do that if you want to make a profit out of this game. It looks like this is a rough session. We have suffered severe losses.
I'll roll it out real quick.
Alright, yeah, just go ahead and roll up on the side. And honestly, you can do the same. Since the crew has withdrawn, 2 reinforcements could arrive, right, to join the parties. Also, they'll come late. They'll have heard of the attack and they would arrive as reinforcements. So if you guys know how to roll up, actually we can do that in a break. We'll take a small break and we can roll up reinforcements for those who need characters. But we lost an entire party. We have 2 casualties on the eastern crew, right? It's not going well. When we get back, after rolling new characters, it sounds like Vale and Bethany are making a push through that north tunnel to maybe, of course, make some profits out of this expedition. But it seems like we have made a few mistakes here and there, costing us 1 party and 2 other characters, right? Mistake 1 was we already knew a trap was here, yet we made the same mistake and triggered it, thinking we could tank it again with, and technically you could tank it with the right character. That would be reckless, right? Although you can maybe survive with certain characters, it's still not the right move. This crew here, of course, had 2, of course, areas that were not cleared, right? And so they began climbing, which was making you very vulnerable. a very dark and open space. Right, so hopefully we can turn the game around and make some profit when you guys get back from your break. Take 5.
Dude, we should just kill these guys and get the fuck out of here.
That's an easy wipeout. We get to the door, all we gotta do, I'm gonna go in there with 2 to 3 magic missiles, target anybody with the whatever it's called, she can let her sleep go off, kill them, we leave.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get on a sleep body, if not, sorry buddy, we tried.
I got my rolls,
I
DM.
got another character.
God damn, bro. That is, you hate to see it. You hate to see it.
I have no
I
clue
don't
what I
know.
could do.
Well, it's like they didn't have any grenades or anything either. They didn't have any flaming oil, so they just like didn't have any options.
Oh, we had flaming oil.
I'm talking about them.
They didn't add it, they didn't need it.
Wonder if breaching a door will blown up a door would that work. Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like no matter what was gonna happen, it was a pretty bad situation.
Nah, we could have managed that.
I don't know how I would.
I'll lead next time.
Yeah, you're much better at this. I'm a lot better not leading.
I knew I was gonna die.
Well, you shouldn't
That's why I
done
did
that.
that. That's why I did that.
Why?
I
DM
went
changed
down,
the
I was
rule on
going
my
down.
my fudge, so now I actually have to disarm the bomb.
Yeah. So, yeah. Why? I know, understand that, but you put literally everyone in danger by doing that, homie.
How?
You
Overall, it was
blew
fine.
up the
He was fine.
grenade.
Nah, he was fine. He knew his were crisp, and everybody was out of the way. Sorry.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We lost the element of surprise.
Live and let die, literally.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
They
You
were
know
probably
better for next
waiting
time.
for us anyways.
Okay, we could have found a different solution.
What would you have done? You already said you didn't know what to do. You were the leader.
Yeah. So I was going to go ask you, hey, do you know what the fuck to do?
I was way down there and see if it had to walk all the way.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah.
You learned something. That's all that matters. Like, this happens. It's okay.
You gotta make sacrifices.
No.
I mean, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. Just
But it's alright. So, Bethany, you on the plans, what I'm doing?
Yeah, I just know that they're gonna get the fire before we get to do anything. And if I get hit, I'm probably gonna die in one shot.
So, the magic
Yeah,
missiles
you're-
are instant. So,
Okay.
that's the whole
So
point.
any of them's that aren't killed can fire on me, try to interrupt my sleep and kill me in the process, probably.
Well, you have the mirror,
Worried
so
about
I'm
that.
going to take the brunt, right? So I'm going to go around the door. My magic missiles are going to go off, right? I'm going to have my bow by that time because, well, my bow's on the ground. So I come around the corner, magic missile. Any of them that are in the room, they may not even be there. They're probably already gone. But at the same time, hit the ones that have oil, you know, as soon as I come in there, you know, if they even have it lit, right? The only reason why they had it lit last time is because we blew the fucking door up. So they're probably not expecting us to come until my light hits. So they're going to see the light and they're going to light it, right? And so what I'm going to try to do, around the door, shoot the missiles off, wipe out the guys with the flaming oil or whatever. Hopefully it breaks something. But if not, it comes at me. I'm just going to put my head over, right? So I'm not going to like go full-fledged over. But you can poke your mirror around first before I do that to check and see.
Yeah, and if it turns out there's none of them there and we have to go further in to encounter them, do we just leave?
Let it go. Yeah, let it go. Let the game be it is. Take it as a loss. We haven't had a loss in a long time. It is what it is.
yeah.
Yeah, so mirror then go around. If there's not anybody there, like we use the mirror first, right? And then I cast, or I should have. I'm gonna have 2 magic missiles cast because I'm wasting a bunch of them. They're not here. And then I'll have my bow. So, you understand? Like, I know you do, but like, does everybody else understand what's happening?
Yeah.
Let you do what you do.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay out here.
Okay.
I have no clue how I could help.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the break is over.
I mean, if we
Before we continue, we're gonna roll up those characters for Alpha, and honestly, so they can get back into the game, right? So, during our retreat, as Vale and Bethany were about to head in, reinforcements have arrived, right? So, in the form of Alpha and honestly his newest characters. So, I saw Alpha, you already rolled up. I'll do everything else, unless you want to make any other changes, but I'll start putting your scores in. 12.
Perfect.
This is just a quick roll character, so you can hop right back into the game. Let's see.
Would we be able to keep these characters
Yes.
for later on? Okay.
Just so that you guys can get something out of this game and not just leave the game without making any profits, right? That's unfortunate. Let's see. So,
That's fine.
we'll do everything else here. So, Alpha, of course, looks like yours is a fighter or a cleric. What do you say? Or thief?
We'll go fighter.
Okay. Hit points. We've got 4. -1 penalty. Your old money, it looks like. 12 coppers. Do you have any preference on the starting gear? Or will just grab you some fighter gear.
Just fighter gear.
Okay. We'll do a slung shield. Slung spear. Sling. Pouch. Stones. 30. Right. You want an old school name? Or do you want to pick it?
We'll go Frederick.
Frederick, okay.
Can this be the heir to SHALDRE?
Alright, you can't name an heir right now.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, if you do name it, you can't inherit anything. So what if he dies, and then he was the heir of SHALDRE, and then now that money was wasted, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's... Yeah. Okay, let's see. Technically, if you really wanted to, you could name it the heir. It'll just take longer. But then if you get this character killed, you just lose more money, right? So. Alright. Honestly, you want to keep playing, right? So, you want me to roll your scores?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can roll mine because I can't send messages right now because Discord's messed up.
11, 13, 7, 10. Six and 15. Alright, class looks like magic user, is that alright?
That's fine.
Alright.
First one since rain.
Money, you've got 13. You're starting with the spellbook and sleep. Read magic. Okay, and you're also going to start with, let's go with a, let's see, have a latchet, quiver, Corals. Total price would have been 8 coppers. You have 10 or 2 left. Last 2 would go toward a tool. You can have a small spade. Or no, actually a knapsack. Not a small spade, knapsack. And let's do a rope. Alright, that's your gear on the screen. No money left. You want to pick your name or do you want ultimate name?
Can it be Shell's third?
What?
Can it be Schnauzer the third?
You already have a Schnauzer the third?
No, I don't. I have Schnauzer the second. I don't have Schnauzer the third.
Okay, sure. Right, so Schnauzer the third and Frederick arrive on the scene, right? His backup. Okay, Frederick, do you want to equip your sling and shield or sling and or shield and spear? What do you want to equip?
I'll do the sling and shield.
Right, good choice. Schnauzer, do you want to equip your latchet or something else?
Yeah, I'll just equip my latchet. Ready to sleep.
There we go. Alright, so upon arrival, Vale, you're going in with Bethany. You have 1 magic missile casted. You want to cast more? Or just the 1?
Go ahead and cast the second one.
Okay.
I should have 5, so it should be down to 3. And then as I'm passing my short bow, my combo, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up.
Okay. Bethany, as you follow
We're going to continue up.
Right.
Yep.
Bethany,
We're going to get to the door.
Alright. So as Vale is picking up his crossbow on the way in, after casting another magic missile, Bethany, you want to just continue following Vale or something else?
Yeah, I'll continue following Vale.
Okay.
Shield and mirror pole in hand.
Right. So you get the mirror pole. Anything else?
Shield.
Just that? Okay.
Yes.
And then
I think that's both hands.
1 or 2. 2's better. Alright. Patches, are you following after them or do you want to wait out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow after them, but can I pull up my polearm?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oscar, are you gonna go in after them or something else? Oscar.
Oscar, you're mudded.
Frederick, are you gonna go in after them or something else?
Yeah, going after them.
Yeah.
I'll also follow.
Yeah.
Right. So now you're gonna follow us, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So Vale, back to you. You finished picking your compo and it sounded like you want to continue down the tunnel, right?
We're going to continue the tunnel. I'm going to, as we get to the door, I'm going to ask her to the mirror, like, to see what's there. So So we'll see what happens.
Okay. And Bethany, are you behind Vale or beside him? Or you want to be staggered?
I want to be on, I guess, yeah, let's be staggered.
Okay. So he's like, stops at the corner, asks you to peek around the corner with your pole, which you can do if you want, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, I'll peek around the corner with the pole.
Alright, so the idea is
And I
that,
guess I'll doff my shield in order to do that.
okay. So you want to equip your
And have
shield?
a hand free for casting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put the shield away. Alright, so you take the mirror pole, and it's adjustable, so you can turn it to like 90 degrees, right? Or 45 degrees. In this case, you're doing, you can also do just straight 180. What angle do you want it to be at as you adjust it on your pole?
The one that allows me to see down the hall.
So the idea of this mirror,
Mhm.
if you're looking at it, it can allow you to see what's like on that south wall, right? Just around the corner.
What do you
Right.
think, Bill?
45 degrees. Look at it so you can see the exact area.
Yeah, let's do 45 degrees.
If you wanted to peek through this door, you'd have to be against this wall, right, on the north, and then you would put the mirror here, and you would see.
Yeah, that was kind of the goal.
Yeah, that's what
Well, if that's the goal, then we're stopping
that's
here
what
at this
I wanted to
corner.
do. Yeah.
So do you want to? Do you still want to peek around this corner? Val, you said you stopped
Yeah,
here.
that's fine. I'll go ahead and I stopped at the door. That's what I said. I was stopping at the door
Okay.
and then letting her look.
All right. So Val's going toward the door then, right? And then Bethany, do you still want to peek that corner, or do you want to go to the door with him?
I'll peek the corner as I go with him. So
Okay, so
I
you
can
send your
see
pole.
before we get around the corner.
Yep, you're moving up with your pole. He's going in, right? And as he does that, he's being shot at immediately, right? So
The magic missiles can blast him.
instantaneous, right? As soon as you see him, you can launch it. But as soon as they see you, they fire their bow and arrows, right? So they had a ready to action. They were posted. So you step, you see him, you launch the missiles. They launch their arrows. It's all at once. Bethany, you see them with your pole mirror 10 feet away, or you have it angled so that you see at least this guy here, right, to the southwest, just around the corner. The rest of the crew, Patches, are you just following closely behind or something else?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow closely behind.
Frederick, same thing, or something else?
I'll put some distance between me and them so they can fall back in case.
Alright, Schnauzer, you want to follow close behind or keep distance or something else?
Keep distance.
Okay, Oscar, you want to keep waiting outside or something else? Right. So, Vale, you move around the corner, you see an enemy, you launch a missile at him, it's instant, right? As soon as you see him, you can launch it. He has a bow, he fires it, so it's all at once. This guy around the corner fires from the angle, right? So, this guy here fires at you. And seeing that you're in heavy armor, he's aiming to subdue. He aims directly at your armor, particularly your helmet, right? So, he's trying to cause a force, hits your helm for 1 damage. You launch a missile into him, right? So you see him, you launch a missile at him, and then this guy fires at you, and you can launch your next missile at him right after, as you turn to see him. So, this one will hit. This one will miss, right? It just was past your 50-50 chance. Hits the wall. Your missile will do damage 1d6 times 2 magical force. First guy, missile is launched, right? Hits him. As long as you have a clear line of fire and can see your target, you can hit, automatically hit. So he's blasted for 9 damage. Boom, right? That guy's dead. Second missile goes off into the other guy. Right, that guy's possibly dead as well. Yep, no chance. They both one dealt 1 damage to you. Hit you in the helmet, right? So concussive force. So you went down to 19 hits. Subdual damage. All right. And then from there, you want to keep pushing.
Yeah, we're
For
gonna
that
get up to the door,
door.
and then she's gonna use her mirror. If she can see anything, I mean, she can just cast sleep on it.
All right. So, Bethany, you wanna angle the pole mirror and peek beyond that door, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, you'll adjust the mirror first, so that basically the mirror is like flat against the wall here, right? Which will allow maybe at a slight angle toward you, allowing you to somewhat see what's directly ahead, right? More toward the east, since you angle it more toward you. Is that fine, or do you want to angle it differently?
What you said is fine.
Okay, so it's like this, or like yeah. Okay, and then Patches, how far up did you want to move? Because they're halting at that wall, that north wall, just east of the door.
I'm gonna stand at the corner.
All right, so the corner
Or
you're
on
currently at.
on the west. Yeah,
Yes,
right
okay.
there.
Frederick, are you happy with where you're at? 10 feet from Patches?
Yeah.
Or do you want to get a better position? Okay, you're going to stay here?
Yeah.
Alright, Schnauzer, do you want to move up or do you want to keep your distance?
Mm-hmm. Keep a distance.
Okay, Oscar, back to you. Do you want to keep waiting outside? Or keep your distance? Alright, no response. Alright, so, back to Vale. She you launched your missiles. In the meantime, Vale, what are you doing? After you launched your missiles, what do you want to do? Just wait for her to put her near
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and see what she does with this, and depending on if she can get those guys to sleep, depends on what I do.
Right.
I have my bow ready.
So she peeks it, and she sees two enemies up there. Right. They immediately see the mirror, and they shoot it. Right. They fire at it. So they fire at the mirror, but then they're firing at the mirror. Do you want to? So as you put the mirror there, they fire at it. They have a chance to hit. In this case, the chance to hit, I would say, it's not a target really, or not a person, and doesn't have any armor. I would say there's a 2 in 6 chance that they. It's a small object, so I would say there's 2 in 6 chance they manage to hit that mirror, right? So they fire at it. Neither of them could hit it. You want to pull it back, or do you want to keep it there and cast your spell? You only see 2 though.
I'll cast my spell.
Right, so it's angled, and then you get your mirror here, angled like this. So you see this guy here, and you see this guy back here. You don't see this guy as a blind spot, but you see these two, who are northeast of the door. Right, so.
Right. So in reaction to that bow going off, I know they're not throwing fire, and he's in a good spot. I saw the arrow angle, and I could just pop out, shoot my bow straight at him, and then pop back, so she can do her thing.
Yep. So she's casting, and while she's mid cast, you're popping out fire and then back up so she can still see and cast her spell.
Yep.
Okay, so she's mid cast. While she's mid cast, you peek. As you peek, he shoots at you. He aims to subdue. Goes for like your knee. Lands a hit, 1 damage. Right. You feel impact on your knee. You loose an arrow on him. Are you aiming to subdue or kill?
I'm aiming to kill.
Alright, misfire.
Reroll.
Okay. Use your reroll for the game. Misfire.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck it. That's rough. Don't they only have a 7, right? So the 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 minus 4. Yeah, fuck. That's a 6. Well, close range. Would that be a 7?
We can find out. Okay, so you roll a 5 for your first roll?
Yeah, it was a 5, and then I have plus 3 on dex, plus 1 masterwork bow, plus 1 masterwork arrows, plus 1 close range. So that would technically be a hit, even at a minus.
Bear in mind the penalties, though, too, right? So the penalties include he's small, -4, right? Yeah. Let's see. I think that's the only penalty. He's small, that's it.
Yeah.
So
that would be a hit.
All right, so let's go over your bonuses. You said you have plus 3 from dex, plus 1 from close range.
Yep.
What else?
Masterwork bow, masterwork arrows.
Masterwork combo.
Yep, and masterwork arrows.
Okay.
Bale's the one with the masterwork, and yeah.
So that'd be a +7, then -4, so it's a +3. So it's 5 plus 3, it's 8. It's a miss.
That's what I was
Oh, okay.
saying. Does it just have a height advantage or what?
Height advantage is from out here.
We're not outside. Yes.
So it
Yeah,
just
I
says
tried.
now we're at the same level as it's just the entrances. The entrances slope down. That's it.
Yeah. This is why they have flaming oil and the other ones don't.
Alright. So anyway. Yeah, misfire goes past him, he fires at you too. You already did 1 damage, right? So you went concussed or concussive force for 1 damage.
I tried.
18. Alright. In the meantime, these two, of course, here, Bethany, of course, casting on them, and hearing Vale peeking and firing. These guys start charging in, right? Start moving. Move toward you. And Bethany sees even more of them at that point, right? So Vale steps out of the way. Bethany sees 1, 2, 3, 4 of them running down the tunnel. 3 of them running down the tunnel, 1 holding position. Here comes her sleep spell. Alright, pass. 4 targets. Alright, 2 pass, 2 fail. These guys. And far back, they don't fall asleep. These 2 here fell asleep. They're not dead, they're just asleep. They get hit by sleep. This guy keeps moving. Right, full charge. Actually, half their forces are gone, so halfway down he like slows down, seeing these guys. He starts tripping up over them and makes a morale check. Alright, pass. They hold. This guy here is holding on to his weapons include a mace. And that's it. So he keeps moving down that tunnel. Patches is ready for them to come through. You stepped out of there. Right, we wait. They did a full charge. Check their movement. I think their movement is 30 feet. That's 20 feet. Okay. So 10 seconds they can charge 20 feet. So he started here. He did 5, 10, 15, 20 to the doorway. So he got around the doorway to see you. He did full charge. No, he's gonna do a full charge around the doorway to stab at you. So he sees you or swing his mace at you. You get your bow, you back up. Of course, you just fired. You're not going to your next arrow, or you can just defend. Or you can switch weapons, or something else. What would you do in reaction?
Yeah, I can just drop the bow, pull my sword out, just slash at him.
Right. So yeah, you grab at your sword. He swings at you with his mace.
Yeah.
And as you're grabbing your swords out, Patches, you can step forward and swing or jab with your polearm. Right.
Would love to do that.
Okay, so Patches steps forward, stabs it with his
Oh, wait,
polearm.
can I roll?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Big money. That is a 10.
Bonuses applied. What's your strength?
My strength is 12.
Alright, plus 0. Yeah, it's a miss, unfortunately. He missed just hitting the doorway instead. He comes around, swings Veil subdual attack, so he ignores armor. Tries to concuss you. Maces are good at subduing armored opponents. Fucked up anyway. Ends up hitting ends up just swinging and missing. He was too short, maybe. Veil backed up into Bethany, who had her pole angled, still just after she cast it, and Veil is, of course, in the following round drawing his swords now. So, for the second round of combat here, Bethany, you just casted sleep during round 1, so what would you like to do for round 2?
At this point, I'm going to take cover and re-equip my shield.
By cover, do you mean to fall back south, or?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still around the corner, basically, right?
Yeah, you're in the northeast corner of the tunnel. You can fall back south down the tunnel if you want, around past this corner, further away.
Actually, You know what? I'm just gonna stay where I am and re-equip my shield.
Okay. Veil, for your next turn, of course, during the last round, you were able to peek the corner, fire, step back, and then, of course, defend against a goblin. So this round, you're actually drawing the swords. His move was, of course, to charge and swing. So that's what he did.
Because they're holstered onto my waist, would that be a half turn?
Yeah. You're grabbing them, you're going to grab them half round, and then you can start slashing halfway through the round. Right? So. Okay, so let's see. As Vale is grabbing at his weapons, he will make his next swing, right? And Patches, you will make your next stab. And these last two gobs will charge into melee. Alright, picking up the melee weapons of those who fell. Half of them had melee, half of them had missiles. Alright, and Bethany. Yeah, oh no, Schnauzer, you want to stay back here still or do something else for round 2?
I would like to move up and cast sleep on the last two.
Alright, so you'll move, and then halfway through the round you'll cast sleep. Frederick, do you want to stay back here or do you want to do something?
I'll move up and try to get line of sight so I can shoot a sling.
Okay. Alright, so we're choked up, we're in a bad spot. I mean, in this case, more in a small area is worse. In this case, right? Having small numbers in a small area is better, usually. Anyway, this goblin came around the corner already, right? He swung at Vale. While Vale backed up with his bow after firing an arrow down the tunnel. Naturally, the goblin did not just watch him. Right? He was moving as he was firing. And he swung on him, and as Vale is grabbing his swords, he swings at him again. And as he swings, he's in close quarters, so before Patches can get his next stab, the enemy has initiative using a smaller and faster weapon. That's another subdual damage hit. Or this is the first hit, actually. 1d3 damage, 2 damage. He's also get half again because he's small, so 1 damage. So you're at 17 hits. He bruises your knee, swings it. Mighty blow to your knee with the mace, but it's still barely a scratch on Vale. Vale drew his swords and sliced right through him, right? So you drop that bow of yours. You have your swords equipped.
Yeah, I got a +1 in the normal one, so.
Alright, you should be able to easily cut them apart. But before you could pull your swords free and cut them apart, Patches already stabbed at him with his polearm. So, while you were drawing your swords, Patches stabbed. Patches landed at 20. Oh no, wait, Patches, you're rolling your own. Go ahead and roll.
Can I take it?
You can.
Or do you want me to roll?
If you choose to roll, you have to stick to it.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's an 8.
Alright, you missed. And then Vale drew his swords. Slashed away. Easy kill, right?
Another nat 20.
Cut him
Damn.
apart.
1 in 400 chance, by the way.
Sliced off his head. Very quickly. You drew the swords, and as you drew them, you ripped off his head. A cross slash. And as you slashed that one dead, and then one appeared right after him, right? So, and he came in with a weapon he picked up around the corner, and just as you cut that one dead, and he fell over, this next one pushes it into you and then stabs at you with the short sword. This one goes around, goes for Patches, with a hand axe in 2 hands. Short sword guy does some dual damage, so it's even lower. Most likely it only can deal up to 1 damage. Okay. Alright, so that's a complete miss. The other one goes in for a killing blow against Patches. It misses. So you block with your polearm. And Schnauzer's in position to launch a latchet shot. He gets he's kind of right behind Patches, so Patches is...
No. I sleep.
Oh no, you cast sleep, that's right.
I cast sleep.
So you're in the midst of casting sleep halfway through that round 2, so halfway through round 3, he'll go off. Frederick, there's no line of fire unless Patches crouches. So Patches, if you want, you could crouch, which would put you at the same height as the goblin, and so give the goblin a better chance to hit you. But then Frederick could fire right over you, if that's the case. You want to crouch and let Frederick
Like
get a shot?
to the side, or
There's no space. You're in a tight space, man.
where can you go down? I can't really see where we're. Okay, I got you. Yeah, no, I'll just crouch. I'll just crouch.
All right, so as the goblin comes toward you, you block with your pole arm, and you take a knee, and Frederick fires right over you into the goblin that just swung his axe at you. Frederick, you landed a 10. Bonuses applied. Close range, 11. Dexterity adjustment. Do you know if you have one? Let's see. 0. So that is a miss by 1 point. Right, so you went firing over Patch's head and missed the goblin.
I'm gonna fudge that for a crit.
Okay. So you have a fudge? Let's see.
Yeah, I do.
Alright, only Grugnards have fudges. So
I think you said Legends had fudges and
Legends have rerolls and a new character per game. Grugnards the only ones that got fudges. Let's see.
oh, because I've had fudges before.
Right, last month. Alright, so it was posted earlier this month that heroes get new characters, legends get rerolls, and runners get fudges. So you're gonna.
Okay.
You already.
Then I'll just do a reroll then.
Reroll, okay. Because we know that Vale used to reroll already for this game, and now you're using your reroll for this game. Okay, so we're gonna reroll it. Miss. Alright. So Frederick tried to shoot him dead. Failed anyway. With that, Bethany, you were in that corner. Did you want to try anything while you were there? For round 2?
I'm gonna sling my mirror ball and equip my sling.
What was that? Sling the mirror pole and equip
I'm gonna sling the mirror pole and equip my sling.
Okay.
So now I have field and sling.
Alright, before
Can I
round...
attack this round or do I have to wait?
I would see you could just sling the pole and take it on the sling, so that's 1 round. So.
Okay.
In the meantime, Vale, before the round ends, you have 1 more attack because you have fighting skill against them. So, you did your multi-attack, which was having a sidearm, right? 2 short swords. And then now you're going to do your 1 extra attack. So, at the end of the round, which is happening right now. So, if you want, you could do a wide slash with 1 of your short swords, possibly hitting up to 2.
Yep.
Right?
I'll do that
Just
with
to line
my
up.
+1 sword.
Okay. So 2 opportunities to hit. First, all you got to do is hit. Miss that one, I think, the 4.
I'm gonna flick that to max.
Alright, use your fudge. That 20 to him. He's definitely dead.
Yeah.
The second one, all you got to do is hit. Bonus is applied. You have +2 from fighting skill. You have a strength bonus of plus. Is this guy strong?
I think it's not. He's 0.
Okay, so +2 from fighting skill brings it to 10. And -4 because it's the second target.
+1 sword.
+1, yeah, it's not enough. Miss. Alright. So you definitely slice through this guy. This guy, as you slice through him and try to go for the next one, it wasn't enough momentum. You just managed to get through, barely get through this guy, as this guy goes in for his next attack.
Yeah.
Alright, now we're going into round 3, where you can counter attack and
not a
come for this guy. He's pretty much good as dead though, right? Sloucher's sleep is about to go off on him if everything else fails. But I'm sure he's dead. So let's see if he even has a chance to counter the attack. His initiative 6, our initiative 1. So right before anyone can really take action, he gets one more chance to kill. And he goes for a stab against Patches, who's on his knee.
Oh no!
Has a higher chance to hit.
That one. Watch it.
Aims to kill, but fails. Right, Patches blocks again. Hail slashes into him. No need to roll. The story's over, right? Cut, or his story's over, right? Slashed into bits. Two slash from Vale, a stab from Patches, and a shot or a sleep spell from Schnauzer went off, and the enemies were cleared, right? Goblin foe have been finished off finally. And that will be all the time we've got. About 3 hours. I've got to head out soon. So I'm going to wrap the story up. The story will end with your crew looting up the goblins, checking out that room, make sure it's clear, looting up anything you could in there carefully. You would move in as a team, secure the position, right? So this will give you an idea of how you can move your party quicker next time through at least areas that have been secured. So basically your party move in, right? Carefully peek that corner, brawl that floor with poles and such, guard that door, slice the heads, pick up the weapons, check for any open or obvious treasure. And in this case, they did have a stash. They did have a stash here. Let's see. Alright.
Was Schnauzer's body over there?
It was a supply stash. His body was removed. There's a new door, and it's locked and shut.
Okay.
It's probably been taken to the next area.
Okay.
So, but there's a supply stash here, consisting mainly of food, right, to supply this troop, right? So they need food every day to live. So we got food stuff, right? Particularly just food. It was worth 40 coppers worth of food. So they come in the form of rations, so dried, salted meats, and same thing with all the fruits and veggies, all dried and salted. Rations up to 40 coppers worth, so that's 120 rations. Do you guys want to take it?
Yeah, we'll just throw it in the cart and sell it.
Okay. Yep, so you'll grab
With
these
that
rations. Right. But the position was secured. We'll haul out what kills we managed to get this expedition. Okay.
DM, can I get the axe and holster off of that goblin?
Sure, you want an axe?
Yeah, I want the axe and holster off of him.
We had 2 captured goblins. Did you guys want to kill them for the XP and money, or you guys want to keep them prisoners?
Did either of them speak English? Or common?
Nope.
Got them up.
Kill them.
Alright.
Sweet
They're
dreams,
killed.
bitch.
Alright, today we suffered major losses. We still came out with a little bit of profit, but we lost more than we gained. Still, I would say the best that we got from this is lessons learned, a reminder of how to deal with traps, and of course, unknown threats, right? Areas with unknown threats. It's a reminder, perhaps. So hopefully the best that we can take is experience and knowledge from this expedition, right? Learn from our mistakes. I don't know what happened to Oscar. He broke down. He was your captain, and he just stayed back outside. Your crew gets out. Let's go over shares real quick. So naturally, everyone deserves a cut of something, right? I don't know about this crew over here. Maybe they're a separate entity from your crew, unless you want to still spare them some coin.
Yeah, that was the agreement.
But this crew here was completely lost, right? You guys lost contact with them. No idea what happened. So, would you guys count this as a separate entity or a separate crew? You guys are not going to share your spells with them?
We would. Yep, that is exactly what we agree.
Okay. And then for this crew particularly, everyone's getting a full share, right? Or you guys want to switch that?
Oh.
Alright, so
That's fine.
even, okay, John gets a half share, of course. Is Oscar getting a full share still? He didn't participate in the combat.
I'm fine
Standard
taking
share.
it. That's fine. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got demoralized from real life. I'm like,
Alright, yep.
You're right. Thanks, Evan. You learn.
PC
Yeah.
morale is based on player morale, so because they're not NPCs. All right. During this expedition, our profits came to be after selling the rations. We got 20 coppers for the rations. For the goblins, we got 10 coppers each. Killed a total of only a mere 7. So that's 70. So it puts us at 90. Not too bad. And for experience, we got 3 XP for this expedition. Right.
Yeah.
We'll do equal splits, right? Except John gets a half share. For XP though, who's getting the XP?
You guys cool with giving one to the dead guy, one to Vets, and one to Vale?
Yeah.
Dale.
Yeah.
You want to give an XP to John?
Yep.
Or John didn't die actually. John's still alive.
John's alive.
I'm the dead
He's just
guy.
wounded.
No, yeah, honestly, or whatever, because he did take a cannon for the team, I guess.
Yeah, Schnauzer. That's right. You guys still want to spare Schnauzer a share? He was his body was, her remains were captured.
Yeah, sure. He died. He's not gonna have any gear on his next guy, so that's fine.
Okay.
Actually, my next guy does have gear.
Alright, then you don't get nothing.
Schnauzer.
That's fine.
No, I was kidding. I was
MIA.
I mean, I volunteered to take an XP if everyone's available.
So,
Yeah,
yes.
I allotted you one.
Alright, XP went to 3 XP. Our members, or our, yeah, it's gonna go to Bethany, Vale, and Schnauzer. Okay. Alright.
Nice sleep spell, Schnauzer.
Yeah, because he did come back with the
Blew himself up.
whatever character.
Nearly killed the thief as well in the process.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank God I'm level 2.
If you're level 1, stay with that 1 hit point.
Won't be.
Alright. But anyways, thanks for playing, guys. Good job, anyhow.
Go ahead.
You still made
roll
profits,
me
and I hope to see you at the next one.
for it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Money roll.
Yeah.
Alright, 70 coppers.
Damn, again.
Tough.
These
Tough
dice
luck
suck today. A lot of low rolls today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every now and then, we get high rolls, we get low rolls, right? Can't have great days without bad days, I
Tell me
guess.
right now, Albert's like, we're gonna fuck them all day today.
Yeah, fucking Albert's being fucking brutal today. Alright,
Yeah.
so no mercy at all, no. Yeah. Alright.
Appreciate you, DM. Get to feeling better,
No
man. Your voice sounds
mercy.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry
so
about that,
my
guys.
throat hurt.
Alright, I'll see you guys the next one. Have a good night. Or good rest of your day.
See you
Just
next
luck
time.
on your test, bud.
Appreciate it.